There's a star on XFM 104.9, 1:05. That means it must be well in. 5 minutes in to the Ricky Gervais show.
With Steve Merchant.
Yeah, he's here as well.
Yep.
Well, we've got some great tunes lined up, haven't
Have we?
We've got Eminem,
Have
we've got Coldplay, Oasis, we've got
Brilliant.
De La Soul, Chemical Brothers, Dr. Dre, Garbage, R.E.M., The Manics, we got
Sure.
Muse, we got Feeder, we got some classic
I mean, you said all those
Radiohead.
names, Rick, but the chances of us actually playing all of those are quite slim.
We might not get to them if we talk too much.
And obviously, we'll obviously drop a couple of those to play our own tracks as well.
Yeah. Well, they are our own tracks.
Yeah.
You know. Well,
I'm not gonna get into that now.
right. Here's Eminem. Eminem, the real Slim Shady. Now, even though that sort of record is you know, relatively recent, and
Yeah.
it's, you know, it's quite hardcore what's going on about, you know, subject matter that is adult, really.
Certainly.
And it's quite aggressive and it's cool and everything, but he still managed to make it sound like a novelty record.
It is,
Do you
yeah.
know what I mean? It's like a little I know that's the intention, and that's good. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's nice that he's got a nice little tune. It could be like a little cartoon figure. Here comes Flumpy McMump.
yeah. But the irony is, isn't there like a video you can get now, which is a cartoon Slim Shady, The Adventures of Slim Shady?
Really?
Because I know there was The Adventures of MC Hammer, the cartoon animated series, which sadly I never got to see. And New Kids on the Block, I think.
The cartoon went a bit mad and started, you know, spending a lot
Yeah,
of
exactly.
money. And
going
it was,
crazy. You know, MC Hammer now apparently he's like he tours on the kind of religious music scene.
Does he?
Yeah, he's gone sort
Well,
of.
he was always, wasn't he always a preacher or something, or started in gospel or something?
he?
Yeah, I think so. Because he used to, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I just assumed he was off the streets.
He used to keep a lot of Bibles in his big trousers.
Yeah.
So he could go around giving it to poor people.
Yeah.
Well, apart from the great music we've got lined up, Steve, we've got obviously our regular features.
Sure.
We've got my classic film review.
Always looking forward to
That's
that.
already getting a little bit of, you know, attention.
From who?
Wow, just various people.
Go on, name some.
Well, I can't name them by name or just.
Yeah.
Oh God, what's that one? Oh, Scorsese.
Right.
You want me to talk about
Yeah.
one of his films?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You going to talk about one of his today?
Yeah, no.
What we've got lined up?
Spielberg.
Right.
He's going to do a Spielberg film.
Okay.
We've got That Film Sounds Good.
Yeah.
Now that's not my film review. That's where I take a track off a soundtrack of a classic film.
Yes.
And it's a great track, and I go, oh, that film sounds good.
Brilliant.
So,
Yeah.
because it sounds
Yeah.
good. You see what I mean?
But please don't be confused and think that that's the film review. I hate people to think that.
No,
That's
because-
what I wouldn't want.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
happen.
We've got Song for the Lovers. We've got Song for the Ladies.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing a hip hop track.
It's called It's called the hip hop track.
It's called, Steve says, hip hop hooray.
Hip hop hooray.
That's not bad, is it?
Oh, it's just brilliant.
come
Why-
on.
if there's anyone listening, like, you know, Saatchi and Saatchi or McCann Erickson or you know, those people that do advertising, then we are the people.
We're the people, man.
We can market.
We'll market anything. And maybe you're a two-bit band. You want to email in or something, you know, and
Yeah.
just say, how can we publicise our music?
Yeah.
We'll
Well, I
find
mean,
a
if
way.
we were marketing, say, a band, we wouldn't say this is a two-bit band. That'd be that'd be wrong.
Was that the
We'd
first
say this is
mistake?
yeah. We'd say this is a brilliant band. They're going
They're going
from
places.
the excellent. I like it when it's always the same reviews. It's sort of like
Mark Goodyear,
they go
inevitably.
they go the excellent single by Coldplay, Yellow. He goes, oh, Yellow, that's Yellow by
Exactly,
Coldplay.
yeah.
Why do they do the bit that says Yellow? We've
Yeah.
said it just to
Yeah.
show. I want to see something else in the song, maybe the middle eight.
Yeah, it would always be the brand new excellent album from Travis, featuring the hit single "Sing, Sing, Sing, Sing." That's the brand
Sing.
new album from Travis. It features 12 other new tracks and Sing, Sing, Sing. Brilliant. Well done.
Actually,
Cheers.
I'd buy it.
No, I would. Based on that.
That's all the features we've got, isn't it?
That's all the stuff we lined up. We were probably gonna, I don't know, probably rabbit on about other stuff.
Yeah.
Carl, unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got something to give away. Is that right? The K-man's with us, of course, pressing the button.
Yeah.
KP.
You all right, mate?
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pilkington.
We have-
Hold on, can I just say there's nothing funny about that name? Just straight,
It's
no,
nothing.
straight away, seriously.
Let's clear that up straight away.
You know,
the idea that people are laughing.
So in school, they'd go through the register, Anderson, they'd go through them all, Camfield, Sturgis. Well, no, it wouldn't go to Sturgis yet, would it?
Oh, she wouldn't be there, would she?
Well, no, P's before S, isn't it?
No, she just wouldn't be at school.
She's out
Too busy in rehab.
Pilkington. Okay, settle down. There's nothing funny about Pilkington.
What's up with it?
It's Pilkington. Pilkington.
Yeah.
Sounds a bit like Plonker.
Yeah, or Pilchard.
Yeah.
So anyway, we've got tickets for
I don't think anyone's ever mocked the name before. I think we're the first ones to do it.
Oh, we're brilliant, we
I
are.
don't think people
Yeah,
up north figured that out, that it was a funny name.
Well, it probably isn't up there, is it? Because they've all got
They're
names
all
like,
called that, aren't
like
they?
Ramsbottom,
Yeah.
Wilkinson, Pilkington.
Piddle Trent Hyde. Oscar Piddle Trent Hyde, what are you doing? You're late.
Anyway, Gervais.
Well, all right.
No, that's an exotic name.
It's a
Don't
bit
have go at
French,
you.
it's a bit
He pays your
French.
wages. Blimey, here he comes. Having a go at the star of the show.
Yeah.
Blimey.
Yeah. Do you want to play a record and get back to it? We got tickets to give away. That's what we're saying.
Karl, what's the tickets? People want to know what the tickets are.
After this record.
Clever.
Shinobi versus Dragon Ninja. That's what I like about sort of rock and roll. It just, sings, tells a story about everyday things
Yeah.
you know about. You know.
Shinobi versus Dragon Ninja.
Yeah, the old
Was there any
experience.
reference to Shinobi or the Dragon Ninja in the song?
I wasn't
I
listening.
wasn't really paying attention, but I'm assuming that some of that screaming was about Shinobi and the Dragon. I don't know who won. If anyone knows who won out of the Shinobi and the Dragon Ninja.
Or maybe it's like a trilogy. Maybe they sort of get together in one. Then the second single, there's the fight,
Right,
like
sure.
the mid thing in the film. Because I know about film structure because I do a film review.
Yeah, sure.
And then the final one is the
The two of them
outcome.
pairing up against maybe a larger villain. A Godzilla type. Maybe.
That's interesting.
I don't know. I mean, who knows?
Okay, well, no, they do. Lost Prophets. Unless they
listening.
haven't written it yet.
Are the Lost Prophets English? Are they British? What's the deal? Who are the
Pilkington.
prophets?
Pilks.
Who's the profs?
Pilky.
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah,
Yeah.
What was the answer? What was that? Are they English or American?
I'd say they're American.
Just having a guess? Why didn't you just say I don't know? Instead of trying to fool us. KP again trying to deceive us. KP, you were going to tell us, Pilky, you were going to tell us, Pilchard, you were going to tell us what?
What tickets are we giving away?
But it worked for me, you see, because when I was younger, I
Yeah.
had a mobile disco,
Brilliant, so did I.
and it was me and my mate Colin making, and the disco was called Pilky's Making Music.
That's brilliant. I mean, genuinely brilliant. Pilk is making music.
Guess what? When I first started the mobile disco, and this was when I was about 14, we didn't really go out touring. We just would do it for like people's parties and stuff. We were called the rock and roll DJs.
No, really.
We drew
Oh,
it on
God.
some sort of see-through paper and put a light behind it. Rock and roll DJs.
My first
yeah.
disco, I had 2 nights a week in this pub.
What, you ran a disco?
Yeah, this pub near King's Cross, right? And it was just their records, right? And I had to play this number of songs every time, the same time every week. So all the locals, all drunk, were dancing and everything. One of them was American Pie by Don McLean,
Right.
and they just sing along all the words,
Yeah.
sort of drunk.
And it's
at
about 7 minutes long or something.
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. The other one was Baby Jane by Rod Stewart.
Nice.
If I didn't play that, I'd get lynched. And what was the other one? There was another one that I always had to play. It was a ballad. I have to remember that. But yeah. But
So, Karl, do you think, and maybe Ricky as well, do you think you know much about DJing for, like, the sort of the wedding party or maybe
Oh,
someone's
yeah.
18th? Oh, really? Okay, let me just offer a little
Test.
hypothesis for
Go
you
on
then. All right, the buffet's been served, right?
Yeah.
People have done some speeches, like it's a wedding do.
Yeah.
So you've already played some records early on, you've stopped for food,
Yeah.
you've just played some light backing music in the background while the food's been served. You want to get the party rocking again, what do you kick off with?
It depends. It depends. I've already got it down to 2 or 3 records.
Okay, I'd like to hear what they are.
Well, I've got it down to Earth, Wind and Fire.
Right.
That'd be great. If there's depending on or you want to go a bit more modern, I'd probably start off with sort of Will Smith.
Well, careful, Rick, I've got to bear in mind, it is a wedding do, so there's people from age 8 to 80. You've got to cater to
Right.
every market.
Okay.
Karl, what about you?
See, this was back in '88, so
Yeah.
Kylie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what the definitive track is?
Go on.
Oh, What a Night, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Ding, ding, ding. People don't realise what it is exactly. It's straight away. Ding, ding, ding. Bow, down, 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 down. I can't actually play it. But,
the record,
oh, what a
you
night. Late December back in 60. That leads you straight into a 70s medley, and everyone's loving that. I'm thinking Bee Gees. There's going to probably be some kind of ABBA track, Dancing Queen, all going to storm. You're turning your noses up. I can tell you this, that we got bookings endless. People are going, you're amazing. I don't know how you do it.
I wouldn't have got up. I would have sat there.
Well, you might be, because you're one of those grouchy, you're one of those moody teenagers. Oh, I'm not going to dance to this. I'll tell you, the
Yes.
old ladies would have been up. The people with a decent bit of musical taste would be up.
No, the
Ricky
first
Gervais would
person
be
to get up is a fat lady in a dress with bad ankles and a little kid who's got problems and he's in a little DJ.
See, the problem with you two is you're not catering to the market. You're trying to be all sort of bohemian and kind of off, teach people about music and stuff. There's no place for Kylie, not at a mobile disco. Far too avant-garde. All right, kick it in. Grease Megamix.
Play a record.
Come on, Eileen. Have you got Come on, Eileen? Play that.
What are you gonna play?
Love Shack.
Coldplay.
Excellent. Yellow.
Well, you'd never
It's
say
the
that.
excellent single by Coldplay. It's Yellow. Oh, Yellow. That's Yellow by Coldplay. That was the stunning new single from Coldplay, Yellow. All the way back to 1999. When was it?
I think it
2000?
was. No, 99.
Was it?
No, was it?
About that.
I didn't realise so many people were fans of the Lost Prophets. Everyone's been phoning in, emailing in, telling us they were from Cardiff.
Yeah. Welsh band. Now, you're going to tell us what tickets you've got, Karl. What have we got to give away?
Tickets for.
No, we kept the secret. We said, no, tell us on air, so it's a big surprise. This is going to be, if it's going to be really rubbish, is it? This, whatever these tickets are, right, is a testament to how much they rate us here at XFM, how much they rate our show and care about us. What tickets have we got to give away? A top show featuring Mickey Gervais and Steve Merchant and Pilkington. What tickets have we got to give away?
Tickets for K-Fest.
Right, go on.
What's that?
It's like a rock thing that's going on tonight.
Right.
If you're into that Welsh.
Right, well, name some of the bands. Names of the bands.
Niall.
Go on.
Right.
That's one of the bigger ones. Mark Lanigan.
Who?
Not Lanners. Is Lanners playing? He's not really.
Yeah,
Mark Lanigan really playing there?
I think so.
God, who's that?
What?
Who's that?
Who is Lanigan? Is he someone you went to school with? Who is Mark Lanigan? Who else is on?
Who is Mark Lanigan? Is he the promoter? Who is he? Who is he? Is he head
Is
security?
this in a pub in Camden?
You got Niall.
We're giving away tickets to the K-Fest.
Hold on, let's have a look. This is the enemy. Mark Lanigan, Masters of Reality. Right, okay. Who else? We got Niall, we got Mark Lanigan.
Niall?
Who else?
I can't pronounce this one.
Oh, let's have a look. That's good.
Bethlehem or something.
Bethlehem?
Behemoth.
Behemoth?
Behemoth, is it?
Let me see. God, no one can
Oh.
read. I expect it from a northerner, but not from a university-educated man like you, do
Oh,
they?
yeah.
Let me have a look. Where are we now? I can't even find it on the page. Here we are, yeah.
Anyway.
Behemoth. Yeah, Behemoth
But
open
hold on, I
proceedings.
just thought of something. We're not really giving those away, are we? Surely we're asking some sort of financial reward for them. Right, okay, right. Is there a competition
Now,
or
let's
something?
just... South Carolina death metalers, Niall.
Okay, all right,
Head to
okay.
K-Fest.
Yeah,
that means something
K-Fest.
to some people.
We've got a pair of tickets to give away.
Yep.
Okay. If you want to go to K-Fest, it's the Mean Fiddler, Charing Cross Road, and that's tonight, is it?
Mm-hmm.
The tickets would be $7.50, but we're giving away for free.
Why don't we say we're giving away for a $5?
No,
That's still a saving.
But I'll tell you what, if you can call in, what's the number?
08 700 800 123.
Yeah, and if the question is because they're quite sought after. There's big names here like Niall and that what's his name?
Lanigan.
Lanigan's on. The question is who wants to go?
Yeah.
So if you can call in and answer that question, who wants to go to that, then you could be one of the lucky winners. Right. After this, some great chat and music.
Could you also explain who Mark Lanigan is?
De La Soul, watch out. Well, we're wrong. The lines went mental. To
It's
get
amazing,
tickets.
isn't it?
So that they knew all about them and where they were from, what they were like, and the tickets.
Death
have gone,
metal's
I'm
just
afraid.
something that's it's obviously passed me by, but it's obviously huge.
It is huge. It's sort of huge without being sort of in the public eye.
Yeah.
Famous. I think it's probably the only real alternative out there now, isn't
Yeah,
it? Because
yeah.
everything else is sort of mainstream. There's no real alternative music.
Even
raps.
hip-hop?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Slipknot kind of have snuck in, haven't they? Because
Yeah, and
their
Marilyn
album went straight to
Manson.
#1 or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Incredible.
It still gets people saying, "You know, son of mine."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, you're probably not. You're probably a daughter or something. I can't remember. You can't. I
It's
can't
like,
really
so
tell.
people who phone up about the heavy metal, though, they always sound such nice people.
Yeah.
The women always sound attractive. You know, if you meet them, though, they're like 8 foot tall.
I
and
know
those
the fact
huge
that
boots.
we suddenly sound like two old ladies on a bus. And you know what? I spoke to one of them rappers and he was as nice as pie. Helped with the shopping and everything. I thought he was going to kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I am 27 years old now, Rick. 28 according to Karl.
Yeah.
Talking of my birthday, you know, we did it was my birthday a couple of weeks back.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the stuff that my dad had given me as presents in
Yeah.
the past. And anyway, my sister told me that he'd listened to some of it on the car driving up, and he was quite upset, and he had
Oh,
mentioned
really?
it to me. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was all affectionate.
It was
wasn't
done with
Wasn't-
affection, but it was like we were slagging off his gifts, which were awful.
I know.
Yeah.
He's probably listening again.
Well, possibly.
That
on
happened to me once.
online.
I remember telling a story on XFM, and I'll tell you the story in case you've heard it, but I'll tell you. All it was, I used to live in just a little one-room sort of bedsit with my girlfriend, sort of it was sort of like 80s or, and it was just awful. It was one room, and we had a bed, and it's sort of like the kitchen was the bedroom. So our bed, literally,
The
like,
kitchen was the bedroom?
Yeah, it was just a
Right.
bed in there, and then it was just one room we had. That's all we could afford. Yeah,
Bit like
and so we had,
mine.
yeah, and so you know, you were sleeping in bed. Your head was by the fridge, and the sink was by your feet, and you had to go out and down the stairs to a communal toilet. So I'm a man. I could just pop out of bed on tiptoes. The sink was quite high, and have a little wee in the middle of the night. So put in my clothes, and that's fine.
Into the sink, not the
into
fridge.
the sink, into the sink. Yeah. So that was fine. And sometimes I'd just hear Jane go, "Oh, at least run the tap afterwards." And I go, all right, run the tap, right? And I just remember once going, at least take the dishes out first. Because I used to sort of lift, if it was just full of dishes, I used to lift them up and sort of like aim underneath it, and then it was quite hygienic. It was, but
What do you mean it was quite hygienic?
well, I was
In
tired.
what world is it quite hygienic?
I was tired and drunk, and and it was just it was a horrible place, and we had mice.
You urinate quite a lot, don't you? You have a problem with urination after lot.
Well, I worry about getting caught, like on a tube. I have to, I don't take tubes anymore.
Well, I listen to my dad's advice is never pass a toilet and not use it, because you never know when you might have to use one again.
That is exactly mine,
You might not see one for a long time.
Oh, but anyway, sorry. What I was going to say was, Jane's mum was listening.
What's that story when you told that story?
And I said, Ricky's doing a story about weeing in the sink. And you went, no. He makes an awful lot up. He makes an awful lot up. Yeah, that's what we have to say. No, I was joking. I didn't mean it. So, I think I got away with it. Although her mum did watch me every time I went out to the kitchen when I was at her house. You right? Yeah, just go to. Right,
do you want a corned beef sandwich? No. If so, just I'll have it on some
Toilet's
newspaper.
over there, Ricky. I know. The toilet's over there. Okay. All right. What? Yeah. Oasis. Don't Look Back in Anger. A classic there.
Absolutely.
From the height of Britpop.
My God, it's mad to think it's a classic now, and I was there at the beginning.
I know. I can't believe it. By the way, urinating isn't bad. It's a good thing. It's getting,
No, obviously it's good getting the. I'm not saying the urination's a bad thing. I wasn't damning the fact that you needed to urinate. It was the fact you were doing it in the sink.
With dishes, you probably
exactly.
But see, the thing is, there are some societies where if you urinate on something, you sort of own that thing.
What society is that?
Cats, for example, cats.
Right.
So I mean, cats are, enigmatic creatures, aren't they? Mysterious creatures. I mean, so if I sometimes I own a lot of things through that.
Right.
Sinks, telephone boxes.
Yeah.
Lots of fences.
My shoes.
Your shoes once, when I was chasing you around Robin's shoes once.
Yeah.
You'd be all right around jellyfish, because apparently.
Is this a band that's playing tonight? It is a band, isn't it? Actually,
it was. I think.
They're on a K-Fest.
Yeah.
No, if you get stung by a jellyfish, stops it hurting.
Is that true? It's just for anyone listening. I mean, it's probably best to check that maybe on the internet or phone a doctor before you try that. I mean, because although Karl has got a lot of useful information, he's not a medically trained man.
Yeah, because I got in trouble once coming out of the sea at Bognor, running around, people going, "Wee on me, please."
Yeah.
Please wee on me. Just running around.
I'm laughing, but
yeah. But have you ever wet the bed?
I honestly haven't.
I've never wet the bed. Never wet the bed.
Never.
Okay, let's play a record then.
Oh, we did a bit of.
You've wet the bed, have you?
Wow, not as such.
Well, you may as well tell us.
Well, yes then.
Well, is there a story attached?
Well, I remember once, right? God.
Was this when you were a child?
Sort of.
How old?
26.
Okay.
And oh God. It's another story involving. Anyway, right, once.
Just wasn't a sink handy.
Oh God.
Come on, Gervais.
Well, once I went to stay, went down to Brighton with Jane for a party, her sister's party, and we were staying at her parents' house. Her parents were away, and first of all, I got too drunk. I don't think I'd known her very long, might have been. And I remember it was a fancy dress party, and I didn't go as fancy dress, but I remember laying on the floor trying to trip people over because I was so drunk.
The sort of thing that's hilarious if you're drunk.
Yeah, imagine Jane going, "No, that's my boyfriend. I'm so proud." To all her family, and then we got a cab. I remember I got a cab journey home to her that I didn't remember, and apparently the cab driver going, "Is he all right?" Because I was going, "I'd be sick. I'd be sick." Jane, yeah, he's fine. Then I laid on the bathroom floor, and Jane timed it. It was 45 minutes. Me singing "Right by Your Side" by the Eurythmics, and then I went to bed, and apparently I got up in the middle of the night, walked round the bed, and just thought the bed was a toilet. And Jane said, "Ricky!" I went, "What?" She went, "You're pissing on me." I went, "Well, you don't need to wake me up." And then just got back to bed.
You urinated on the bed?
All right, yeah.
Bit of hip hop.
Oh, man alive. Hip hop hooray!
Hip hop hooray!
Oh, it's the opportunity where Steve gets to play one of his classic hip hop tracks, something maybe you've not heard before, Rick.
Can I just say, I actually slightly regret telling a story about me weeing.
Yeah, well, it doesn't stop there. I'm sure there's more. I'm sure you've told me more in the past.
All right, let's get on with the hip hop track.
This is from, I need to just introduce it briefly. It's from an artist called Mad Skills, who on this record claims that he has written loads of other people's songs, which I think is true. The only thing I would say is that the names of the artists he's supposedly written for have been bleeped out, but of course, because it's also a radio-friendly version, all the swearing's been bleeped out as well. So there's a lot of bleeping, but if you can piece it together from it, it will actually be quite a good song. Go on.
I'm gonna actually.
No, you don't own it by urinating on it.
Yeah, I am.
No, you.
Yeah.
Put it away.
Just a little dribble. That is mine now.
That cost me over £5.
Gorillas rock the house on XFM 104.9, 2 o'clock, halfway through already. Ricky Gervais show.
With Steve Merchant.
Yeah, telling really quite embarrassing things that I wish I hadn't now. It makes me look like some sort of mad old urinator.
No, you just can't handle your drink. You can't handle your drink.
No, I can. I just get rid of it in the usual way of excretion via the kidneys, down the urethra, out the end, down the sink. Sometimes a sink, sometimes a toilet, Karl.
Sometimes a bed.
Yes.
Or your girlfriend.
You know, it just embarrassing things. I remember once, right? I used to love nature when I was about 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
And I remember going out with my sister and my brother and their girlfriend and boyfriend, like to become their husband and wife. And
Thanks for that.
Yeah, you know, just keeping continuity there.
Yeah.
And I used to get shells and things on the beach, and I used to get anything. I love nature. And once I found I love reptiles as well, and I found this perfect snake skin, like a grass snake or an adder, and it was I absolutely I couldn't believe my luck. And I was going look, and they were going, okay, put it down, because I realised they were a little bit scared of it. They were going, put it down, it's dirty. And of course I'd torture them a little bit, and then I thought this was hilarious, and they made me leave it there, and I told mum and everything. And then much later, when I had some friends when I was about 14 or 15, I was telling this story to embarrass my sister, and I was going, yeah, and she was scared of it. And she went, well, it was a used Johnny. She'd waited that long to embarrass me in front of my friends.
God.
I'd been running round with a used Durex, thinking that this was great because they were scared of snakes, and they were going, put it down, it's dirty. No, be careful of the poison.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
It is horrible, isn't it? Have I gone too far again?
How could you not realise it was made of rubber, for goodness sake? Well, you obviously didn't know anything about nature.
Well,
I used to love nature, me.
Yeah,
You know the difference between some skin and then
this
rubber Johnny.
Now be careful of the Johnny snake.
Yeah.
Their little poppy head and their poison. Oh dear.
I always remember there was this kid who lived near me once, and this bird got run over, and he said, I can save it, and he kissed it. Because he thought he could give it the kiss. He thought he could give it the kiss of life.
I thought you meant it was a girl.
No.
It got run over.
And he kissed it. No, he thought he could give it the kiss of life, but he didn't know what the kiss of life was. He just thought you could kiss something and that would bring it back to life.
I think it was an excuse. I think he was
kiss a
thinking, I
dead
can't
bird.
wait for a bird to get run over, then I can pretend to be giving it a kiss of life, but really I'm giving it a nice little snog on the
I remember
beak.
he kissed it like that and threw it up like it would fly away, and it just went vroom onto the floor.
Oh, was it dead or?
Yeah, it was blood everywhere. It was horrible.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And what's he doing now?
He presents Animal Hospital. No, I don't know what he's doing. But,
He's the worst vet in the world. Got struck off. For sleeping with one of his patients. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, bless him. Oh no, I killed a fish once.
Go on.
Well, I made a little bow and arrow. I was about 8 or 9, and I made a bow and arrow. And you know, you never think. We had a pond, and there was a huge fish in it, about 8 inches long, a huge big sort of like golden orph or something, or a carp or something. And I was sort of playing, and I aimed, and I shot it, and it went straight through it and floated to the top. And I thought, oh my God!
You pierced a fish with an arrow. That's an amazing shot.
Well, it was luck. It was pure luck. I
You
never
were
thought I'd
Native
do it.
American.
Yeah. And you know those little things outside in the front garden by the front gate, a little sort of 4 inches by 4 inches bit of metal. You lift it up, and it's sort of like where the drains are. If the plumbers need to get there, or the council or everything like that.
Right.
I dropped it down there, and I thought, oh my God, what if that's discovered? What if I have to drain? So I ran loads and loads of journeys in and out of my house, right to the toilet and back, just taking out handfuls of Vim and pouring bleach down, thinking that I can get rid of this fish before the council dig it up in 10 years' time and go, send him to jail.
Yes.
Fish aside.
But what do you think they would have done? They'd have taken the dead fish, they'd have gone to each of the doors going, Is this your fish? Do you
Yeah, but
recognise this fish?
you don't think...
Do you recognise either the arrow or the fish?
Yes, it's arrow straight through it. But you don't think when you're 8 that it'd be okay if I can ride this out till I'm 20.
Yeah.
The statute of limitations on goldfish murder.
yeah.
It is about, I can't work it out, 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so that
You're
was
a killer.
Yeah.
Carl, anything embarrassing ever happened to you ever?
With what? With animals and
Could
stuff?
be animals.
I like animals, to be honest.
So do I. It was a mistake.
No, you don't. I thought you were feeling bad about the fish.
Yeah.
But really, you were more worried about you being locked up.
Well, I felt bad. There was both the law and the moral side of fish death. I mean, we kill fish all the time, just not usually with a bow and arrow in a back garden in Whitley. Often the supermarket can lend a hand with that.
I used to sell mackerel.
Did you?
Yeah, I had a pet magpie
Did you?
called Maggie.
Oh, pet
Inventive.
magpie. You mean you captured it and didn't let it go away?
Yeah.
Can't have a pet magpie.
But then it got really vicious. I mean...
Well, it was
quite
right,
nasty.
let me go. What do you keep it in a rabbit hutch?
No, it flew around, but it used to just like come to me all the time. But then it started pecking me head and stuff.
That's not a pet magpie. That's a bird in the garden.
No, but I could actually, I could hold it and stuff. It wasn't scared of me, and it knew it was me. It used to come down from like the top.
It hated you. That's why it wanted to peck you. Is that?
And the other thing, I always remember being younger and like walking through the woods to school with my mum, and like, I was chasing a butterfly, and she said, "Oh, don't do that, Carl." And I said, "Why?" She said, "Because they only live a day." I said, "Oh, all right, I'll get a dead one in the morning."
That's genius.
That's great. That's quick thinking, isn't it? Oh.
Oh, that's sweet. Let's play a song.
Oh. Wu-Tang Clan and Gravel Pit. We love that, don't we?
I love it, yeah.
Yeah,
Classic
brilliant.
track. We're talking about embarrassing stories and stuff, and I don't know if I've told this on the radio before. Have I told you, Carl? I'm not sure. But this was when I was working at the BBC. This is not even long ago, and I'd moved to London, and I was fairly new in London. And I was working at the BBC, and I had this BBC hire car, and I've never told it. If there's anyone listening who works for the BBC, I don't know if I can still get in trouble for it. But this BBC hire car, and it was like I'd been ferrying kind of actors and people and production people around all day in this car. And I was driving back, it was quite late, it was about sort of 7 or 8, and I was driving back, and I pulled in to get some petrol to fill up the car every day. And I went into this garage to fill up some petrol, and I was there, and two blokes came in a white van, right? They sort of pulled into the forecourt, and I was filling up the car, and they went, "Hey, do you want to buy a couple of speakers?" And I said, "Yes, I do."
Yeah.
Because, tell you the reason, it was like I was so flattered that they thought I'd be the kind of bloke who would, A, need some kind of classy speakers, and
Yeah.
B, would like to buy them on the slide. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, they like the
They've
fact
seen me. They've
could-
seen I look a bit of a hustler.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm a street sort of guy. You can
Yeah.
see by the way I use my walk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I couldn't believe my luck. So they drove behind the garage, the little sort of garage bit at the back, and I went round there, sort of casually went round there, sort of locked the car, went round there. He went, yeah, open the back. He had these speakers in there. I said, "Are you sure these aren't knocked off, mate?" He went, No. We work for Dixon's. This is the story he spun me. We work for Dixon's, right? And we're delivery men. And if we make a delivery and the person's not there to sign for the goods, then we have to bring them back to the warehouse. But if we can sell them on the way back,
Yeah.
then that's really good
That
for
happens a lot.
Dixon's.
Dixon's must love that.
And instead of thinking, are you sure some kind of troubleshooter didn't... I mean, did someone go into Dixon's and go, yeah, you're not getting in the garage
John
forecourt
Harvey
market?
Jones.
Exactly.
Get a couple of lads in a white van.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I sort of bought this story, and I was a little bit dubious, and I went, right, let me hear them then. And he wired them up to the car stereo, and boom, 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 they're playing. So it was some groovy hip-hop. I was thinking, great, these guys know what I'm into.
Yeah.
And he's giving me the talk and stuff. And I said, I'm a bit worried these are knocked off. He went, no, listen, we got a bloke at Dixon's who can confirm this is fine, right? Phone him up, use my mobile, right, and quote this reference number, right? So I phone out, they go, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, and it goes, yeah, I go, hi, some guys here in the garage forecourt trying to sell me some speakers. Just wanted to check. He went, it's fine. I went, should I just read the reference number or whatever? He went, if you want. And X14, and I went, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know
right.
what that was, don't you? That was actually Mr. Dixon himself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm thinking, well, they sound great. They're
Yeah.
giving me for a knockdown price. I'd say they were like 400 quid. They were like 200 quid or something. It was a good bargain. I was in the market for some speakers as well.
Yeah.
So while they were loading
It's
them
all
in...
kosher. I phoned Dixon.
Exactly. I phoned Dixon's. That's fine.
Yeah.
So while they're loading them in the back of the BBC hire car, right, I'm in there paying for the petrol, right, and the guy serving goes, "Oh, you're right." He goes, "What were you doing round the back with those blokes?" Right? Because obviously there's security cameras filming this whole transaction, right? And he goes, "What are you doing around the back?" And I went, brilliantly, "There's some old mates. Some of my mates were just having a chat and that." He went, oh, right, okay, like giving me obviously the evil eye. So I went back to the van. So I'm in the car now, and I'm driving with one of the blokes who's in the van with me because I didn't have the money on me, so I had to go to the cash point to get the cash, right? So I'm driving with him, and the other guy's like following me in the van, and he was like a northerner like you, and he was giving it all the, all right, yeah, you know. I tell him, my girlfriend's a DJ, she's got some of these speakers, they're fantastic, da-da-da, and he's giving me this. And then my mind starts working. Now that I've got a bit of time to think, I'm thinking, wait a minute, this all sounds a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
It dawned on me, Rick.
You know, fool, are you? You're streetwise.
Exactly.
You're streetwise, Steve.
Not only that, I was thinking, how am I going to get them home? I've got to drop the car off at the BBC. How am I going to get these huge speakers back to where I live?
And how can I pay for them? Because I've just spent £100 on Find the Lady with a couple of blokes in the square. It seemed like a fair game. Some of his friends were winning.
But so I explained to him, I said, how I can't get them back to like Brixton where I was living at the time. He went, don't worry, give us an extra 20 quid, we'll take them home for you.
Oh, that's good. Deliberate. They do a whole service, you see. And there's also a backup guarantee. Did they have the guarantee, the 3-month guarantee?
They didn't.
No.
But so I said, I'm not sure about that. He went, well, why don't you put them in a cab, send them back, and your housemates can collect it. I was like, oh, no, there'd be no one in. And I was beginning to sort of get a bit conscious of, like, maybe this was a bit of a scam, after all. So I pulled into, like, a little side road, and I said, I'm not sure I'm into this now, actually. He went, what are you talking about? It's 200 quid for a pair of speakers. It's a bargain. You never get a bargain like this, mate. I'm going, not too sure, actually. I don't think I want them. He went, 150 quid, 150 quid, mate, 150 quid. I went, no. He said, 100 quid now to you. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, this doesn't sound like the kind of work that Dixons would be doing.
Dixons don't do that when I go in.
This is it.
Dixons never negotiate in that way.
When I go there, look around and I leave, they go, where are you going?
Exactly.
I go, we'll have anything then. Have anything for a
So
quid.
I stopped the car, and the white van pulled up behind me with his mates in.
Sure.
And I said, can you get them out? I'm not interested. And he went, oh, 100 quid, mate. Oh, and he was just going, you tosser, you obviously want some speakers. And he was having a go at me. So I was carrying the speakers out and putting them back in the white van, and he was just shouting at me. He was going, 70 quid, 70 quid. I was like, 70 quid from 200? This is ludicrous.
You realise that wasn't Dixon's policy then.
Exactly.
They don't usually shout
moment,
you tosser as you leave the leave the shop and walk down Camden High Street. They're not usually shouting you tosser.
You should have took the offer of like the monthly payments they've got on at the moment.
So eventually I put them in there, and I sort of knocked the deal on the head, and I got back in my car, and they were in theirs, and I just looked in the rearview mirror, and they were punching the dashboard, like with aggression and venom, like we let that deal slip through our fingers. And I've never been so terrified in my life. I just sat there, and I was just thinking, oh my God, all I was thinking now is, what if I go back to the BBC, and they go, we've had a call from the police, the man at the garage, he saw you doing a dodgy deal.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, what you do is you put the hire car in a drain in your front garden, and then go in and out of the toilet, just pouring bleach down, or Ajax, and they never know. This is Song for the Lovers. Lovely song there, Song for the Lovers.
Absolutely.
Neil Young, Man Needs a Made off the Harvest album. What a beautiful song that is. Beautiful strings and everything. Well, you've got a song for the ladies coming up.
Song for the ladies later on as well.
That has set, the standard there.
Well, absolutely, yeah. Were you going to do a film review as well later? We've still got that.
Well, I could do a film review now because it's quite a big.
I thought you needed to prepare, but
no, it's quite a big film, and I've seen it, and it is, it's a great film. So I hope I can do it justice because it's a very this week.
What film is it going to be?
It's going to be Schindler's List.
Okay, and are you going to do a jingle for us?
Ricky's film review.
Okay.
This is a film by Steven Spielberg.
Yes.
And because it's in olden times, it's all black and white and that, except a coat that's red. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, it's about a bloke who's called Schindler, and because there were so many people he wanted to save, he had to make a list to get organised, and he tried to save as many as he could, and he made them sort of not make the bullets properly on purpose because and in the end, they gave him a ring. It's the same bloke who made E.T.
Okay. Your review of Schindler's List.
Yeah.
And as ever, mark out of 10, please.
9. It was brilliant.
You really enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Okay. Did the fact that it was 3 hours long bother you?
No.
No? Quite like
No.
that? Okay.
Watched some of it on fast forward.
Okay. Karl, have you seen Schindler's List?
No, I'm surprised they managed to get all that in 3 hours.
Amazing, isn't it? Would that encourage you to see the film?
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, what would you give it a mark out of 10?
9.
You'd give it 9 as well? Okay, I'll tell you,
That red coat effect thing you're going on about. That's sold it.
You like that idea?
Yeah.
Well, that was just a mistake, apparently.
Apparently, they probably just couldn't get all the colour out of it.
As I said before, if you've got a film that you'd like to have reviewed by Ricky Gervais, then email us, ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk, and I'm sure he can...
or even not just like the people, but what about the ones who make the films? Like, you know, the ones that actually make the film. What are they called? Hollywood.
Yes.
If they want me to do one for that coming out to sort of give it a little bit of a boost. You saw me give away the tickets. That was selling.
Yeah.
So, you know, we can sell your product, and we make it look like it's all editorial, but really, if there's a little bit of money involved, I can probably give it a 9 out of 10 instead of 4 or something.
Rick, would you do that without having seen the film?
Yeah.
That's fine, because they wouldn't. They could just tell you what was coming up, and then
if they said this, give us a good review, and here's 20 quid.
Yeah.
If they go, there's no money in it, I'll probably give it a bad review.
Let's just try that. Rick, can I just try that now? Because I mean, a lot of people listening won't be necessarily convinced. Lord of the Rings. Let's imagine I've paid you now to review the forthcoming film Lord of the Rings. What do you make of it?
This is a brilliant film.
Yep.
And even though it's all about wizards and that, and there's people in caves called gonads with beards, probably Robbie Coltrane's in it, because he's in the other one at the moment. And it's all swords and stuff, and there's some magic, but it is actually the Lord of the Rings, not just like, you know, just one of them. He's the Lord of it, and he's excellent in it. So,
right, mark out of 10.
9.
Again, very popular film for you, Karl. Less convinced by that one, maybe.
That doesn't sound as good as the other one.
Yeah. What are you going to give it? 7?
Still give it 9.
You still give it 9?
Excellent, because we split it. We split the money.
Okay.
Excellent.
Good.
This is the eels. Sorry about that. That was a mistake. I know the shit that was, but it was too late to get it out of the CD player. That's Muse and Feeling Good. What do you think of that?
I'm not a fan of Muse, but I wasn't quite as venomous in my hatred
Don't worry,
of
we
it.
won't play that again.
No, let's explain the situation in the studio. There's a certain frosty air now because we ended up playing Muse.
Yeah,
it was it was a mistake.
Yeah,
but it's not that bad.
Well, no, it's not. It's not as bad as Ricky thinks it. I admit it's not as bad as that, but I'm standing out of it because I'm not a fan of Muse. I wouldn't play Muse generally.
Well, I don't mind Muse generally, but I hate that.
What, you like Muse normally? I hate Muse.
Well, I don't hate them.
Says the man who bought the Like Funky Ones album.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't play them on XFM.
I know, but Muse fits in. I mean, you're saying you want to play Radiohead.
So playing the Nina, doing a Nina Simone. Why did we play Radiohead then? That's what I was saying.
We're playing Radiohead, but Muse is like Radiohead. There's not a big difference. Anyway, we're not going to argue.
There is a big difference. Phone in if you... What's the difference between Muse and Radiohead? What's the phone number?
What do you mean, what's the difference?
Well, yeah, let's just have a competition. Let's see if people can tell the difference between Muse and Radiohead. Give the number out.
Can't be bothered.
Nor can I.
So it's left to me to keep the thing afloat.
Yeah.
That's never good news. I went to see the White Stripes this week, if anyone's interested. Anyone interested in that?
Go on, Steve.
White Stripes are absolutely amazing. I've heard all the hype. You know, I've not listened to the album. I went along to the gig, got a free ticket. Wasn't even £1 off. It was free, £10. I could have sold it outside the gig. I didn't. I went in, right? Couldn't take along a mate. XFM wouldn't let me. I went there on my own. You know, went in there. I have to say, I wasn't expecting much. They were amazing. They were absolutely amazing. I have to say this now. They were the best band I'd seen who I didn't know much about or whatever, like a new band. They were the best band I'd seen live since I saw a little band you might have heard of called Oasis for £5 at Coventry Poly.
Yeah?
Well, yeah.
It's a long name for a band.
And it was amazing. And it's brilliant because it's just the two of them. Obviously, the girl on the drums, the guy playing the guitar. He's got a real kind of rock guitar skill. He really plays it up and down the long neck bit. I mean, I know all about the music and the terminology.
Yeah.
He was amazing. Yeah. Sometimes he plays like kind of steel with that steel pedal thing on his, not steel pedal, the finger thing, the kind of thimble thing that some guitarists wear. I believe it's called a guitar thimble. I believe is the name for it. And he plays that like old bluesman would play. He plays that sometimes.
Bluesman.
Somebody's got like a little electric keyboard thing, or piano, as I believe some people call it.
See, this isn't a review, this is listing the instruments.
all right. There's not many to get through, but there's some drums and a guitar.
What colour microphones were they?
I'm glad you asked.
Were they SM58s?
Anyway, the point is this.
Go on.
With just those few simple instruments, they had this huge sound, a big rocky sound, quality, kind of bluesy punk with a little bit of an edge into it. It was amazing. I have to say, I was a huge fan. And so I thought we could play a bit of White Stripes, to sort of commemorate that excellent gig.
I saw a band once, right? There was a drummer, had all the drums, big one at the bottom. Two of the diddle-drums once, cymbals. Yeah. They were all mic'd up with different microphones coming down the loudy speaks. I was at the back, it was still, wow, I can hear everything on that. Electrical, really. And a guitar. And a bass.
Can I do a gig review every week, like you do your film review?
No, good, yeah. Well, you just did.
Well, I'm about as well informed about music as you are about films.
Anyway, tell me, how do you choose the playlist? Feeder, Just Today. Now, because we're running out of time.
Yeah.
Because of that Muse shit we had to play. I think I'll say that's my feature. That PlayStation game sounds good.
Right.
Because that's the main music of the PlayStation 2 game Gran Turismo.
Right.
So I could incorporate that.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and I've still got to get in song for you've got to get in song for the ladies.
Yes.
At the end. Got anything else lined up?
Well, I mean, it's just that I've never seen you spiral into such despair after hearing Muse. I mean,
Well-
fair enough, is that they're not a great band.
Well,
but-
obviously we have to, there's a bit of a playlist we have to keep to, and we drop the records we don't like,
Yeah.
right, and play the ones we do, and that's fine. And if I don't care for a track, I don't mention it. I don't usually slag off bands, and I know we've got to keep to a playlist. I don't know how they're chosen or anything, but there's one thing I didn't want to play. It's Feeling Good,
Yeah.
and it was already lined up, and there was no time, so I was genuinely annoyed because I don't mind like playing stuff that I wouldn't actually choose myself. That's all right, but we're not completely free played all the time. So the worst thing is I don't want to ever play Feeling Good again. I don't want to ever play Kashin again. They're
Kashin, I don't know what
banned.
Kashin is.
I'm thinking of putting a ban on Gorillaz. What, anything you like to ban?
Basement Jacks.
Basement Jack. Oh, Where's Your Head At? We already dropped that.
Where's your
We
head
dropped that
at?
on purpose, didn't we? What else did we drop today? That's what we saved people from. Do you know what I mean? Like playing 5 songs over and over again just because some record company wants it to be played. I mean, if I'm gonna play things I hate, pay me. You know what I mean? I'm willing to take bribes. Look, I've been sent some chocolates here by the lads out of Carter USM, right?
Are they
And
still going?
Yeah, they got a gig at the Who's the Daddy Now tour, right? They're playing the Astoria at December the 14th. December the 14th.
Oh my God, it's worth going along just to see how few people will be there.
Well, see, that I wouldn't use play it, but they've sent me chocolates, so there's a plug. It's like, bribe me, not XFM.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Yeah.
get some out of this, Steve.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure even I'd sink so low as to be bribed by Carter. I mean, I'm a man who tried to buy dodgy speakers on the street.
Steve, it's a Father Christmas with some jelly beans.
Is that from? Who's that from?
That's from the lads. Oh well, it's Who's the Daddy Now tour.
Okay.
And I've got some chocolate money.
Right, lovely.
Yeah, some of
Anything
it French.
Got anything there from the senseless things? Or the wonder stuff?
No, but we don't know. They don't know what they're doing now.
Yeah.
Carl was all right at the time.
Eh?
Yeah, Carl was all right.
Carter?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you like Carter?
Not really, no. It's nonsense.
Well, I didn't like him singing about Dagenham all the time, whatever
No.
it was. No,
No.
what was it? New Cross.
Yeah.
But, some
Good.
funny lyrics.
Anything
some
else you want to get
puns.
off your chest? What do you make
No,
of the war in
that's it.
Afghanistan?
Let's play some songs we like. What have you got lined up?
I've got the song for the ladies. That's coming up in a
Oh,
second.
lovely. Yeah, let's choose a song here and let's have a look.
You
Let's
like this one here, Ricky?
what? Oh, Radiohead. Just. Brilliant.
Is this Muse?
Radiohead and Just. Off the Bends. No, that's a track.
It's
That's
been a
band.
roller coaster ride of emotions, this show.
Yeah.
It started off, there were some light-hearted anecdotes about you and animals.
Yeah.
It ended up with you sort of spiralling into despair.
Wow.
There
That's
was some
what,
urinating in the bed
that's
along the
what
way.
a track by Muse can do to a man.
Yeah, well, clearly.
Did I ever react?
But then maybe that's what makes them good. I mean, if music can, create those kind of passions in someone, maybe that's effective. I don't know.
Well, you've made me think again. I
Well,
love Muse.
it's the punk approach, I suppose.
Yeah.
Anyway, Karl, thanks as ever for pressing the buttons and contributing.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
Good job. Shame about the Muse.
He won't be getting a 9 for his movie next week.
Where we going?
I think you guys should kiss and make up and maybe
Oh,
naked.
well, that's not Carl's fault.
Go and kiss him.
No, I'm not going to kiss him.
But
I'm
go
gonna
and
touch
please
him.
kiss him.
I'm not going to kiss
Go
him.
and
I'm gonna
touch him.
I'm going to touch
Go
him.
and touch him. Should we both go and touch him?
Yes.
Why don't we play a song for the ladies?
And touch him.
This week, Drugstore, White Magic for Lovers, beautiful track. And let's just go and kiss and touch Karl. There you go. Take the jumper off.
Strokes last night on XFM 104.9, Ricky Gervais show.
With Steve Merchant.
Definitely.
Ahoy.
And little Carl Pilkington.
Little
over there.
KP, the K-Man.
Steve,
Yes.
don't worry anymore.
Go, okay.
I've procured some great gifts to give away. I was tired
Really?
of seeing all these other people getting gifts and that, and it was
Yeah.
all going to that O'Doddle and O'Diddley.
Diddley
and,
O'Diddley, yeah.
And Anderson and Sturge, or at least she steals them herself.
Well, at least she steals herself to sell them to feed the habit, and that's
Yeah.
fine. I don't mind that, because it's
No.
industrious.
Exactly. But I have got Feeder, Echo Park. I've got the Essential Bob Dylan. Now that is a good giveaway.
That's a great giveaway.
And Reloaded 3.
Did you buy these yourself?
No, little Carl found them.
I have to say, Carl, you've done an absolute dynamite job here, mate. This is great prizes.
And I thought we could play that trivia quiz where we're the challenge. If they get
Right.
someone to catch us out, maybe, or something, a question.
You confused me slightly. Explain again.
Well, we could play a little trivia quiz, couldn't we?
Right.
And then we could sell the fish.
Use
out
the
the
words that you need to
man.
complete the sentence,
And
Rick.
then, we could do this. This
What's the quiz?
I don't know.
You've not thought this through.
Coldplay in yellow.
You've got to keep talking, Rick. We're on the
Right.
radio.
I got bored.
Did you?
XFM 104.9.
Yeah, with Steve Merchant.
What I was saying was,
Yes.
we could have a little trivia quiz, right? This is how it works. Their phone in, yeah, right, and they'll pitch a question to us two, right? We won't know it. They'll tell Karl, and Karl write down the answer, yeah, or on his email, right? And then it might be something like, who was the first woman MP? And write down the answer, and they go, okay, Steve Ricky was the first one MP. We'll write it down. You know, and you'll write down something like the Queen,
Yeah.
and I'll write down Britney Spears,
Yeah.
and they go, well, Ricky says Britney Spears, and the answer is, did that you see?
Yes.
And then whoever's,
So could they phone in, or can they email as well?
they can email as well, Steve.
Right. Okay. So let me just try and clarify this, because I didn't really follow that, and I
No.
know what the competition is.
Right.
People listening, phone in or email in with a question, a trivia
Yeah.
question. It could be about anything.
I don't
right?
do game shows.
But one which we may be able to get, right? They phone in with that, or they email it in. But only Karl knows the answer. He asks us here in the studio the question. Ricky and I write it down independently. We hand it to Karl. We see who's got the right answer.
It's like 15-1, but 2-1.
And the great thing is that the best question that we'll vote on at the very end of the show can win these 3 CDs. We've got Feeder, Echo Park, The Essential Bob Dylan. That's a 2 CD set, Rick.
Maybe keep the questions highbrow to show our intellect, not things like pop and trivia and
Good idea.
And
And we've
telly
also got this big
things.
compilation, Reloaded 3. That's also a 2 CD compilation.
We'll start phoning and emailing now.
Phoning,
like mental.
emailing
go
with
berserk.
your trivia
Absolutely
questions.
go berserk.
For Gervais.
I'm
and
best at
Merchant.
sance.
Well, don't start
Well, don't
giving
say
hints. That's
that.
not
That's
fair,
just
because I'll
not
say
fair
I'm best
because-
at films if they want
Yeah,
me to
but I've
win.
already said don't do trivia and entertainment and that.
Well, they should
Well,
do.
don't-
They should do
no.
trivia and entertainment. Music and films is what they should do.
No, they shouldn't.
Or
That's
old
stupid.
TV.
That's the cliche of XFM listeners, and I know they're more intelligent than that.
They're not. They're not,
Yeah,
Rick.
they're-
They're stupid people. They're stupid people, and they only know about a few things.
Garbage, Cherry Lips on XFM 104.9. Well, either they really want those CDs or they want to embarrass us. Because the phone lines are going mad. And
They are
Carl's
going mad.
taken-
We didn't even give out the phone number or the email, Rick. Shall I just give it out now?
Well, obviously don't need to.
Well, I ought to anyway, for those
on
that
then.
didn't hear it but didn't know it already.
Of it.
08700 800 1234. Sorry, that's not 08700 08700, because I started again because I sort of fluffed slightly.
Yeah, go on.
08700 800 1234.
And when he says he fluffed, like that's not how he got into television.
Exactly. Ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk if you want to email the question, and only Karl can see the screen, so there's no cheating.
Probably people don't know what fluffing is, do they?
No, I don't think so, Rick. Karl, have you had a question?
What, already? Are we doing it now?
Should we do it
Go
now?
on,
Should we-
might as
I think we should just drip them in throughout the course of the show.
Yeah, you could one dripping them in. Go on. Ask us a
Right.
question.
I thought this was a good one. It's from Clive.
Go on in.
Clive, we've got a listener called Clive. Wow.
That's all right.
Who was the first James Bond?
Oh, it's
Right.
this film one. I didn't know
No,
that.
but wait a minute, wait a minute.
I know this ambiguity because we've talked about
We've
it.
talked about this ambiguity before. You see, he might be deliberately embarrassing us because the old myth is that someone played it on radio
Yeah,
that we all know and love.
yeah.
Now, he should have specified, did he mean the film James Bond, the first
Well,
film
the thing
James
is,
Bond?
can I just say, we won't count this one because the definitive one, and I've talked to Glyn about it as well, it's Dr. No was the first one of the team that we know
Sean
and
Connery.
love.
So Sean Connery's the first screen James Bond.
So we agree on that even if we're both wrong. What did he say it is?
I bet he said it was Bob Holness who played him on radio in like the 1950s.
He didn't say the radio bit, but he said Bob Holness.
From Blockbusters.
Yeah.
And I was drawing a little Blockbuster thing.
That's
Yeah,
really
that-
spooky.
That's weird, isn't it?
But the thing about that is I'm worried if it might be a myth. It may be
Well,
a
no,
myth.
I don't think it is. It's that we can't.
One
count
point to
that.
me then.
No.
Yes.
No.
Well, you did. Did you know
definitely
it? Did you know it? Did
Yeah,
you
we
honest-
talked about
No
it.
rubbish. Yeah, but well, if we talked about it, did I say it to you?
not. No, we agreed that it was Sean Connery because it just like we didn't count Casino Royale because you said it wasn't by the same team. And it
Yeah,
was
but
just
that wouldn't have been the first James Bond anyway, because that came later in the series. No, Rick.
No,
no.
there's no
Don't play
way.
the
There's
music.
no way.
That's clearly a point. You didn't know it was Bob Holness. He meant it was Bob Holness. I knew the answer. 1-0.
Well, fun-loving criminals, Scooby snacks. Anyway, It doesn't matter, because we both agreed once in a pub that the right answer is Sean
Yeah,
Connery.
but wait a minute,
and we
wait a minute,
both
Rick,
knew
the
that.
point's not that. The man phoned in with a question, and the answer the man was after was Bob Holness.
Oh, okay.
And that's the
I'll
answer
tell you
I
what,
gave.
the answer I was after was me.
But that's
I wanted-
nonsense,
I
Rick.
wanted me
He's
to
the question master, the man who phoned in. That's ludicrous. You to face the facts.
You can't say what number am I thinking of. You've
That's-
got, you've
what
got
are you talking about?
It's got to be the real answer.
No, but I knew the answer he was after.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes, because that's, even if he's got it wrong, it's such common parlance now that Bob Holness was the first James Bond that I knew the answer. Face the facts.
Right, give us another question, Karl.
Jeez.
Give us another question.
God, he's a bad loser, isn't he?
I had a good one here, but
You've forgotten it?
Or
I sort of scribbled it down.
this is brilliant, isn't it?
Hang on a minute.
We can edit this out, can't we? It's not
Look at
live,
this.
is it? This?
It's only a piler.
It's gonna. This is gonna look great when it comes out. Go on.
Which food?
Yeah.
Carl, you now making up the question.
No, it's just that I sort of took down the important bits.
But this is amazing. This is amazing radio. Go on.
Which food kind of doesn't make you fat?
Jeez.
What kind of a question is that?
Oh, this is.
No, it is proper.
I love. Imagine this on the weakest link. What kind of food doesn't sort of make you? I mean, it doesn't make you fat.
This is ludicrous.
Okay. Do you want
Basically, no sort of calories in it.
me to? Celery.
Water.
Well, I mean, what do you mean? Do you mean a vegetable?
No,
do you mean
you're right. You're right. Apparently, you.
It uses up more calories to
eating
bite it than.
Yeah, but wait a minute, Rick.
One all.
No, it's not 1-all because
Of
you're
course it
supposed
is.
to write it down.
You didn't know.
But you didn't. What do you mean I didn't know? You're supposed to write it down. That's the whole point. We're writing things
You
down.
said water. You said water.
But that's because I thought we weren't taking the question seriously because you didn't know what he's talking about.
1-all.
We got to set the rules. This is ludicrous.
Bit too much like Portishead for my liking.
Was it?
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed it.
Beat a band. Well, that's because Portishead are from your neck of the woods, isn't it? Was it? Portishead, I think you'll find.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed myself.
Right. Well, another question, quick. Is this question a real question with a definitive answer, or is it like, what is my most comfortable chair?
I don't know why people aren't going to maybe like Trivia Pursuit or something. Just getting a questioning off that and then.
Because they're a little bit more discerning than that, Steve.
Rick, have you heard the questions? They don't know what they're talking about. This is stuff they've overheard in pubs.
Go on, ask it, Carl. I look at the Carl takes down and goes, "What's that?
I know.
What am I meant to write?" Go on, then ask this one.
Right. What sort? No. The Pope.
Yeah.
What semi?
Sorry, Mrs. Robinson, we're gonna have to let you go.
Yeah.
Go on.
You are the weakest link, Carl. Goodbye.
Yeah, go on.
The Pope.
Yeah, the Pope. Yeah, we've got the Pope. Yeah, that's not strictly a question.
He wears a.
He wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold-blimey trousers.
Does he
Yeah.
live in a council flat?
Yeah, he lives in a council flat.
He wears
but-
a semi-precious stone. What's the stone?
The Pope wears a semi-precious stone. What is the stone?
You mean what is it called?
Yeah.
What is it called?
What is it got like a kind of
Well,
papal
I
name?
think it's like, is it a
Is it-
18-carat one?
So we got to try and get
Right.
the carrot.
Yeah. You
Of
think
the
it's
Pope's
he
big
calls
diamond.
it Dennis. He calls it Dennis the Stone. Does they want the type of gem it is, like
Or is there
diamond,
some kind of
jade,
papal name for
ruby,
it?
or do they want it like the Rosetta Stone, or
I don't know.
the I can't actually play a record. Play 2 records.
Let's not.
Where's your head at? Basement Jacks. Right. Okay. Let's get this.
Have
right.
we knocked this on the head then? It's just not happening.
Oh, here he is. Look.
Here he is.
Come in. He's.
How have you?
Oh, I don't believe that.
Oh, that's pathetic.
I do not believe that.
That's absolutely pathetic.
Now, they won't believe this, will they?
No.
Right,
No.
if I say that Jonathan Ross just got his massive member out, and he is a big lad, come and sit down.
I've got your tickets, Mr. Gervais.
Thank you.
What's going on here then? I mean, why are you dropping off tickets?
Well, because, in the spirit of the Comedy Awards, we like to have the rising young stars of the British Comedy
That's
Awards.
right,
Yeah.
and that's me.
Well, we couldn't find any this year, so we've asked Ricky whether he would sit in the rising young star seat, and I wanted to deliver the tickets personally, so there's no excuses if he doesn't turn up later.
Yeah.
I always suspected that you were sort of pretty well endowed.
Yeah.
And now we've seen. It's on webcam.
That was just one of my cocks.
That's the one you're wearing today.
Did you?
Yeah, don't say that. No, we were in
This is meant
trouble.
to be the happening young station. What's going on?
No, you can't say stuff like that.
You can't.
Just careful what you say. Look at after Julian Clary. 10 years in the wilderness, and he comes back in a person like.
10 years in the
That can
wilderness.
happen to you.
That's Jesus you're thinking of, isn't it?
Just because you're on everything at the moment.
I walked in here and I came in there and I thought this is the young happening place. And what do I see in here? 3 old men sitting.
What are you talking about? I'm only 28, 27.
You all look, you're wrecked. You all look wrecked. You're
Well, that's because we're always partying.
I was looking for some youngsters. Where's the youngsters? I wanted to see some tight leather pants. I wanted to see some foxy chicks hanging on you every word. What is it? It's a bunch of old blokes and a bloke up there washing up in a sink.
But look at him. He even dresses for radio. Look
This
at
is
him.
ludicrous.
It's amazing. Looks like you're
I love the fact you were on the phone to Gervais last night, weren't you? Asking his advice
Yeah.
on clothes. Look at him. He's going for the man down the DSS.
I like that look. That's a nice look.
Have you got a single pair of trousers that aren't elasticated at the waist?
They're maternity jeans, aren't they? They've got a whole panel that pushes
The
forward.
thing is, what I do at the end of the week, I can pop these in a pan and I can make a nice soup with all the food that's encrusted in
At
them.
his years as a homeless coming to the fore there.
Look at you,
But
one
why-
step away from Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen.
I'd like to be that bit closer.
But why are you dropping off tickets? Are you a little bit... Because I thought you were married and stuff. Why do you suddenly got this obsession with Gervais?
Because
I'm a bit rough, ain't I?
yeah, it's like when you see Dale Winton out with those rough boys. I'd like to get one of my own.
When a top celebrity in a lovely looking suit walks down the corridor with his penis out,
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that I'm still an
You
attractive
know
man.
you've arrived. I was inaugurating the same way. For me, it was Des O'Connor. It's like it's the passing on of the baton, if I may use that euphemism. and you've been battened.
But it's fantastic.
Well,
It is a pleasure. I don't think I'm complacent just because I'm mixed with people like you. I still wake up and think, I don't believe it. I'm mates with Jono.
Can I just point out one thing?
Jono.
I was listening to the show last week, and I heard you, as always, revealing a little too much about yourself, if you don't mind me saying so.
Yeah.
Steve tried.
Not as much as you.
No, but that was just for the benefit of the room.
Yeah.
And talking about when you used to occasionally urinate in the sink.
Yeah.
When you were around my house last time and I came in the kitchen and you looked a bit shifty, no, please reassure me.
It was more ownership. That
Yeah.
I was like, I went to my territory, and then other people that come in that go, has Gervais been round here? It's like just marking my territory.
Because my coffee the next morning had a hazelnut tang to it that I don't remember putting in.
Can I just say something? Because I mean, I used to, mention to you, Gervais, when we first started getting involved in the business.
Yeah.
I used to say, if there was one celebrity I'd like to be friends with, it's Jonathan Ross.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, Ricky's befriended Jonathan Ross. I'm nowhere to be seen.
But
Not
Ricky
invited
told me-
round.
Ricky told me that I could be his friend, providing I never extended the arm of friendship.
Right.
To you.
Yeah, if you ever...
I thought as much.
He tries to keep everyone else down he works with, from the office, all the other shows. He tries to keep them down. He said,
I didn't even want
I'm
you to
number
come
one.
in. I wanted to meet you on the steps.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to tell him you were around. But you called. He went, who's that? And he saw your name come up and he went, well, can I meet him?
Well, you're all coming tonight, though, aren't you?
This isn't Radio 2, by the way. These links are way too long. This is snappy radio. We have to play...
Yeah.
You might
The
be
kids have lost
fast,
interest.
But the kids want to hear Coldplay, Catatonia,
You know what I like?
Faithless.
How about some more of that instantly forgettable hip hop you play each week? One of those obscure
Go.
hip hop hooray. That's the
Thanks.
worst feature on British radio. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Wait a minute, I've heard your
As I was
quiz on
saying to
Radio
Bruce
2.
Forsyth
You're
the
having a
other day, I
laugh.
said the hip hop's had its day. You should do that one.
Put it away. Put it away.
I'm Karl.
Carl, how you doing?
I'm all right. Got a question for you.
Quiet man.
Got a question.
Yeah.
The Pope.
Yeah.
What semi-precious stone does the Pope wear?
It's easy.
Go on.
Topaz.
Is that the right answer?
I don't know. I might have wrote it down.
I'm really sorry, Jonathan.
It's not what he publicly admits to, but I have to know because I was hanging out with him at the Groucho one night, and he was saying, "Oh, look at this, look at this, look at that topaz. You can't buy that. Look at that. Vatican City."
Look at that. We can make a nice ring out of that, he said.
Didn't go anywhere, but thanks for asking. I better go. I've got to go. I've got to go and buy
you.
some winkle pickers.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Enjoy
Nice to
it.
meet you, Stephen.
Yes.
Carl, I wish I could say it'd been a pleasure,
Thanks.
but actually it was quite creepy.
See you later.
Question, please.
You too. Beautiful day.
Yep.
Now, I was just saying that's probably one of my singles of the year, but was it this year or the year before?
Oh, crumbs, I don't know.
It was, I think, was it 2000, the album? It was the first one off the album. Maybe that could be a question. No, we need the answer, don't
No,
we?
we don't know the answer.
No, it's good
Can
for
I just
another-
ask, Jonathan Ross just came in there to drop off some tickets for the Comedy Award show that he's hosting
Yeah.
later this evening.
Yeah.
Interesting, of course, a man who's 40 and still thinks it's funny to get his penis out.
It is,
I love that, because it's like, when's that novelty going to wear off?
74, 75, when it's just too horrible to show
Exactly,
in
yeah.
public, I imagine.
But so he dropped off some tickets for you.
Yeah.
Was asking you fashion advice last night.
Yeah.
He came after a 3-hour radio show he's just done on Radio 2. Good show, by the way, worth tuning in to. He came straight around here, dropped some tickets off for you. He's now got to go and rehearse that show.
A lovely man.
I was out with you last night.
Yeah.
Went into this pub, like kind of that we've been to a few times before. Went in there, and this guy came in and said, "Your usual table, Ricky? Your usual table." Can I just ask you 2 questions, Godfather? One is, have we won a prize tonight on
I
the National
don't
Comedy
know.
Awards?
We
And
genuinely
2,
don't know.
Can you have someone iced for me? It's ludicrous. What have you suddenly got over all these people that they're doing all this for? When have you suddenly become the daddy?
Well, I came from nowhere, and I've got Polaroids of the head of all the
Right,
stations.
yeah.
Exactly.
Because what I'm worried about is that, like, when we're wrapped up in our winter coats,
Yeah.
you're walking there in your little sort of, little black overcoat, and I must look like your hood. Do you know what I mean? Like your goon that walks with you. Twice as tall.
Very much like Edward G. Robinson.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You are with
Yeah.
a pug face, obviously.
Yeah. Well, don't go on about it.
Sorry, that was a bit
Freak.
hard. All right, no, I don't know. You just
Wow.
about that. There's something
We've
that
knocked
makes
it.
that.
Even Jonathan Ross couldn't save this show.
No.
It's the only A celebrity I know.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
all
it.
out of ideas. I thought we'd have a trivia game. That's rubbish because he can't read.
All right.
Yeah, and that's what is it?
So
It's-
are we knocking the trivia game on the
Yeah, yeah.
Should we, let's have one final question.
what
What's
about
the
the
answer?
answer?
To
What
that?
about
I
the
don't
answer?
know. I don't know.
For the Pope one.
I don't know.
We couldn't even figure out the question, Carl.
What's the stone? What's the stone?
It. Hang on a minute.
Just entertain yourselves at home while Carl looks for the question.
And thirst.
Amethyst.
Amethyst.
Yeah.
Anne Thirst. No, she was the first woman MP, I think you'll find. Amthirst. Ruby or Diamondo?
So have you got maybe a final question?
That's still
Carl, that
one
we
on it.
decide-
Okay, do a
just one on
decider
it?
and then we knock this on the head.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Where? What?
Who?
Have you not been practicing in all these? We've had ads, we've had music.
Oh, where? What?
Rick, I don't think we should call ITV later. With this.
Maybe he was talking about Jonathan's inquiry about sartorial elegance tonight. Where?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe he's just like summed up that
Yeah.
conversation in
What's
just
the
two.
most expensive pub in London? Ricky won't know because he never pays.
Hang on, wait a minute. What does that mean?
What does that mean? You want me to buy? I'll buy the pub. How much is that? It's £1 million,
No, like,
sir.
if you go in, according to the Time Out Guide 2001, if you went in there and bought a big round, it's a day pub.
It's an expensive pub.
Imagine this on Millionaire. Imagine that question
Why
on
is it all
Mastermind.
too vague?
I know your specialised subject, how much things are and that, and whether they make you fat when you eat them. Then
It's in London.
Is this like some guy went in the pub last night and thought, this is a bit pricey? This is the
I know
most
what I'm gonna
expensive
do.
pub I've ever been in.
I'm going to expose them
Exactly.
on Ricky and Steve's show.
But does it mean like maybe is it a pub or a club maybe where you've got to be a member?
It's a pub. I'll narrow it down. It's in Covent Garden.
Punch and Judy.
That's it.
Has he got it right?
Yeah.
Well, I have to hand it to you. Well done.
Yeah,
So
brilliant.
So who was that? Who was that question from? Because maybe that they should get these 3 CDs.
Let's give them that.
Who is it, Carl?
There's no way of verifying that. That's probably libelous. They've probably
it's from
made.
the Time Out Guide.
Okay. All right.
Carl, who
What are
was
you
it?
moaning for? You got it right.
Yeah, I won. Yeah. I won.
Carl, who was it that won? Well, listen, they know, so they've won.
Yeah. Right.
This is genius radio. This is
I
brilliant.
tell you
We're
what's
slick.
letting us down? Him.
I know.
KP the P-Man. When he was just doing the press buttons and it was cool. Now we let him on the air because we thought it was funny. We quite like him. He's digging a grave for us. Right, listen, this is a new feature I've introduced called Songs I'd Like to Play on the radio. And
Oh, this has fallen apart.
and a friend of mine sent me a little CD of little treats and stuff. And one of them is this track. It's called Monkey Man. It's from the Rolling Stones. Play it, Carl. It's an absolute gem.
And what was that again, Steve?
Rolling Stones and a track called Monkey Man. That's from a double CD, not available in the shops. My friend Dave G made a compilation for me, burned it onto CD using modern technology. That's one of the tracks on there.
What's his name?
Dave Greenwood, obviously breaking several copyright laws
Exactly.
there. I would not encourage anyone to make copies of anything for anyone. It's breaking
His
the
name
law.
again, if the police are listening.
Dave Greenwood lives in Nottingham. I can
How
give details.
dare he do that for you?
It sickens me, Rick.
He's making you receive,
Stolen goods,
Yeah.
and there's various artists on there who've barely got a penny, who are losing money hand over fist. The Rolling Stones, for instance.
Yeah,
The
and
Doors.
XFM have done that as well, played it off, and that's terrible. Now we've implicated those as well.
XFM are culpable, so is Dave G. Thankfully not us, Rick.
No.
We're just middlemen caught up in it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mr. Biggs behind this.
There's always
and we're
Mr.
just
Biggs,
pawns
sure.
in his game. Aren't
And
we?
so that's, I'll be playing another track from that later on.
I've got a lovely couple of little tracks on my hip hop selection.
Looking forward to it.
Is it
Incidentally,
about
can I
Paul
just
J?
ask, Rick,
Mama said lock you out. What?
did you get a little gift here from XFM?
I did. I got a lovely little voucher here. It was very nice.
You're very thoughtful. I've also got one. How much is yours for?
£25.
To spend at John Lewis or Waitrose. A little kind of gift voucher there.
Oh, I think I'll do Waitrose because food. You can get a good lot of food for 25 quid.
Absolutely right.
You can't get a lot of like haberdashery for 25 quid. So I'll be going for the food
The
option.
thing about the gift voucher, a lot of people were, I'm sure, receiving these over the Christmas period. The thing about the gift voucher is it's like here's £25,
Yeah.
but I've limited where you can spend it.
It's like they don't want to give money because that's go. Say this is like money, but not as versatile.
Exactly. You can't spend it in as many places. But it's the thing is that surely the thing about a gift is, you know, you don't want people to know how much it was.
And unless you're letting them make their ideas up for next year.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? If an aunt gives you like, you know, a single, like a step single, and you've given her 25 quid at the body shop, you're saying, you know how much that single costs.
Exactly.
So do I. I'm not going to say, right?
Yeah.
Let's make up the difference next year,
Exactly.
Auntie. You know what I mean? Let's spend 50 quid on me next year.
Yeah.
Do you know how much he got?
How much did you get? Did you get a gift voucher as well?
Yeah, but I work here all week.
Right. How much do you get?
150.
150 quid?
Yeah.
What, on gift vouchers?
Yeah.
To spend at the same places?
Mm.
I'd have to say, though, I mean, it's not a very inventive gift, is it?
It's a
Whoever came up
lovely
with it,
thought, though.
it's a lovely thought. It's wonderful to have £25 that I can only spend in 2 places I never go in. But, no, I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth.
Any
I'm not
ungrateful, anyway.
looking a gift horse in the mouth. It is a treat.
He spoke to Jonathan Ross like he was a normal person.
From someone whose dad buys him a spade for Christmas, I thought you'd be grateful.
My only thought is that John Lewis and Waitrose, I mean, it's not very rock and roll. It's not very XFM, is it?
No,
I mean, a
whereas-
tattoo parlour, maybe, you know, in a
or
bike
a
shop.
piercing. I might get my face pierced. Just a big
Exactly.
bolt through my head.
But I mean,
Yeah.
they're a little bit, aren't they a little bit like The Man? Aren't they a little bit mainstream? Rick?
Yeah.
Eh?
What would
I thought
Billy
we were
say
rock and
about
roll.
this? Oh, play a record and don't make it a square record. Something on an indie label or something. Or something that hasn't been even recorded.
Yeah, that can't even become available ever.
Yeah, I don't know what instruments they're playing.
Oh, not the guitar.
Some 41. In Too Deep. All right, Steve?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time,
Eh?
hasn't it?
What has?
Like, that seemed a long time, all that music we
Yes,
played.
no, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
It's annoying, actually, that Karl never went to the email, because the questions have been sent in there.
Are they good?
Questions, and they've all been sort of neatly spat out with the correct answer. For instance, I might have asked you this if I was the quizmaster,
Go on.
Rick. How many noses do slugs have?
Oh, I
Which
think
is an
it's
interesting
4.
It is 4.
Yeah.
Point to you there. Let me just see if I can find another one. Who, according to the current issue of Viz, is a cycloptic pop temptress?
Oh, don't know. Is it a pun on her having one eye and being sounding like?
Cycloptic is the clue. There's only one pop temptress.
Oh, it's Gabrielle.
Of course.
Yeah.
2 points.
Mine are better, he didn't get them. These are rubbish.
Have you ever watched a quiz show?
Because I can understand the question. They're rubbish, I suppose, aren't they? That gives me a chance to know what the answer is required. Go on.
Let me see if I can find another one for you. No, you're never going to get that one. That's too hard.
Oh no, that just
That just teases you more,
Yeah.
doesn't it? What's the name of... No, that's boring, that one. Sorry.
There you
It's
go.
beginning to fall apart again now. Here we are. What's the proper name for Big Ben?
Is it St Stephen's Tower?
You know, it absolutely is. That's 3 out of 3. That's fantastic.
Yeah, because the bell named after something like Benjamin so and so works in it. It's Stephen's Tower, and that's the big bell.
It's actually, in a weird way, I didn't know any of those. So it's actually quite good that we did kind of balls it up with Karl, because otherwise there'd have been egg on my face.
Yeah, but I still won. I just won less.
Oh, did you? Yeah, you did win.
Yeah.
I've already forgotten. I already wiped that out of my memory.
Yeah, but hey, Steve, it's not me that's the real winner. It's Neil who asked that question
About pubs.
pubs,
He
and
was
he's
the
got
3 CDs.
those 3 CDs. Just tell him what they are again. Just
Feeder, Echo Park, a compilation called Reloaded 3, lots of great stuff on there, and the Essential Bob Dylan 2 CD.
Have you
set.
called him and told him?
No, not yet.
This is such a shambles, isn't it? Because what if he goes out or something?
Actually, if he's listening, can he give us a call?
That is so lazy.
Can't we call him like Tarrant would?
I would have
That's
had his
surprising.
number.
You've not got his number?
I forgot.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
I said get the numbers, Karl.
I wanted to go for the Pope one.
Karl, do you actually work here in the week? Or, like, did you just, you know, like in a film when they knock someone on the head, put on the spacesuit and go to the moon
Is it
instead?
like is it like Secret of My Success with Michael J. Fox? You actually work in the post room, but Saturdays there's no one around that recognises you.
So you pretend that you're a producer?
Yeah.
Because you don't seem to know any of the rules.
Because I reckon that name's made up.
When did I say a producer? When did I say I was?
Karl
one?
Pilkington is a name that you'd come up with on the spot.
No, he doesn't work. No, he's not a producer. He says he works in sound.
He works
That's what
in
he says.
sound.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Work with this. This is my song for the lovers. It's a beautiful track. I've played it before. I'll play it again. It's one of my favourite tracks of all time. It's Bob Dylan. If You See Her, Say Hello. Here's a little bit of trivia for her. This is the last song I ever played on the old XFM before
Wow.
they came in and said, "Okay, you can go now."
That's incredible.
And it
Bringing tears to my eyes.
lovely. Well, the greatest singer-songwriter of all time.
Beautiful.
With one of his best songs there.
Absolutely.
Bob Dylan, If You See Her, Say Hello. She might be in Tangiers. I mean, he's having a go.
I mean, if you're going to go to Tangiers on the off chance to try and find her, I wouldn't bother.
yeah,
you know.
but I mean, you know, he's
certainly if you're
thinking-
going to be there, then
he's
have a look for
desperate.
her.
He's desperate. He's going, well, she might be in Tangiers. Have you checked upstairs? She's definitely not upstairs. Just have a look. Well, anyway, that was Song for the Lovers. But because I'm so excited about having such great prizes to give away for the first time, some albums that Karl found,
I got 'em.
we've got the lucky winner on the line. Hi, Neil, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Ricky.
Hi, you're a winner with XFM.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Do you like Feeder? They're a good group, aren't they?
Well, yeah, the kids seem to like him.
They do. The kids like them, and then Bob Dylan. He's a great, lovely bloke with a guitar, isn't he?
You're working hard, aren't you?
I'm fed up with this, mate. Really, honestly, I just don't know what else to do. I come in every week. I try and
Right.
do. Yeah.
You have to write a new series of The Office.
I'm
That's what you have to do.
I'm trying, but I've got voiceover work now, so there's more money in that. You know.
You're everywhere.
Yeah.
Woolies adverts.
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry, I shouldn't mention that shit on the radio.
No, it's all right. It's all
So,
right.
Neil, Steve Merchant here. Will you be looking forward to receiving these albums? You've got Feeder, Echo Park, Bob Dylan album, the best of, and a compilation. You looking forward to them?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I mean, it's going to really lift my Christmas haul. I'm not going to get to go home this year, so that's going to make up for it, I'm sure.
Neil, what of those three? Which one will you be putting on first?
I think Feeder, Echo Park, because the kids seem to like it.
Okay.
Excellent. Thanks very much.
What will you be
Neil.
doing for the rest of the weekend? Are you going to be chilling out?
I'm chilling, man. I'm freezing. I'm playing golf right now. It's
That's madness.
It's very
Yeah.
cold out here.
What's your handicap?
What's my handicap? My short game's terrible, but
Right, yeah. You're going to be watching the National Comedy Awards this evening. I hear that The Office is nominated.
you guys are the shoe-in.
Sorry?
Yeah.
You're a shoe-in. It's yours.
Thank you. I don't know what a shoe-in is, but I'd like to go to
I
one.
think it means like foot in the door.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Does
no,
it?
not foot in the door. It's like
No.
it's yours. Your name's already on it.
Oh, really?
I
Wow.
would think so. Yeah. Well, why would Ross stop around?
I don't think he makes the decisions.
Neil,
but
thanks very much for calling. Those prizes are going to be winging their way to you.
We're just like real DJs, aren't we, Neil? Just say we're just like real DJs, and we'll leave you alone.
You guys are just like real DJs.
Thanks
Enjoy
very
your
much.
game.
Cheers. Bye. Step on my old size 9 stereophonics.
Absolutely.
Well, talking to Neil, it all brought it home. You know, maybe I should give it a little bit back.
Yeah, you've had a good year.
I'm hanging out with Jonathan Ross. I'm
Exactly.
doing ads,
Yeah.
right? But I care. I'm still in touch. You know what I mean? I'm still down with it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you know, it's coming up to the time of year where we should, you know, care about people less fortunate than themselves. And what I've done, I've recorded a Christmas single,
That's beautiful.
and all proceeds are going, you know, to little sick people and that. And
Are there going to be any proceeds?
there's gonna be not a sausage,
Right.
so I'm
Right.
safe.
But I'll tell you this, I was thinking actually, I was listening this morning, and you go in, doing some Christmas shopping, you go in the shops, and there's always, you know, Walking in a Winter Wonderland, and all those songs. You know, no one writes those sort of things anymore.
No,
Uh,
well, you're wrong, Steve.
really?
Listen to this. It's
What's it called?
Don't Cry, It's Christmas.
Let's hear it. Ricky Gervais.
Cry, it's a little game.
Do you know, as far as I'm concerned, it's already become a standard. One of the classics.
Thanks. There's a star. Ash.
Good.
It's a great show so far, isn't it?
Enjoying it, Rick, but I'll tell you this, what worries me is
on.
something we've not done, which is what we've not taken on board some stuff I've heard from the management. They've said they've enjoyed the kind of light-hearted flippery, you know, in
Yeah.
the past on the
Yeah,
show,
yeah,
and
yeah.
You know, the likes of Jonathan Ross getting
Just-
their
just
knobs
popping in.
out.
Yeah.
But they just feel that sometimes it's a little bit cheap. Rick,
No,
a little
in
bit
what-
crass, and they
in
just
what
want us to
way?
perhaps be a little bit more highbrow at times, a little
Well,
bit
I can
more
that, 'cause I mean-
thoughtful. Well, you're a smart guy.
I am,
know
yeah.
that.
Well, I've proved that with Clugs having 4 noses and Stephen's Tower.
Can I ask you, Rick, about politics?
What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Because
Politics.
I am a political person.
I thought as much.
Go on.
What on the politics? What do you make of who to vote for?
Vote for the government, whoever's in the government.
Yeah.
That's
The
it.
Liberals ever?
No, not if they're not in government. No,
Okay. What about the foot and mouth, which a lot of people are worried about?
don't worry about it.
No.
No.
Recession is hit, and a lot of people are losing their jobs.
Yeah.
What should they do about
Get
it?
another one.
Get another job.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, this is, I mean, you can have this for free. If you do lose your job or something, get another one, but get one that's even better than the one you lost.
Right. Okay, good advice.
Yeah.
Maybe if you were just like kind of the post boy before, like Karl,
Get in charge of the company, get a manager's job.
right, become director general or something.
More money.
Good.
And don't
Oh.
lose that one.
Okay. And what else is concerning people? No, we get calls all the time, Rick, to the station. People saying I'm worried about the war in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
What do you make of the war? Is it
well-
one of your favourites?
Well, what? No. My favourite. All war's bad. My favourite.
I'm putting you on the spot here. What is your favourite?
Falklands.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it? The Falklands War?
It was a range war.
What does that
Do you know
mean?
what that means, Karl?
Yeah, I remember that. I
Yeah.
remember drawing pictures at school and that.
Yeah, it means that our missiles could go sort of 17 kilometres, and the Argies only had missiles that go like 9 kilometres. So we just parked our boats about 12, 13 kilometres off it, and we were shelling them. Shelling it out of there, right? And theirs were falling in the water.
Yeah.
So it's the war equivalent of holding a midget at arm's length.
Right, and he's trying to punch you.
And he can't reach, and you're just kicking him in the balls at will. That was,
Rick, a lot of people talk about WW1 as being the Great War. Was it a great war for you?
No, it was a good war. It wasn't a great war.
Right. What's the problem for
Well,
you?
I liked the bayonets and the trenches and all that stuff, but I could have done without the poetry.
Right.
Only because the poetry's a little bit bent. And what I'm saying is the only time that it isn't bent in a war. But there's beautiful. But there's one now I remember. It goes, "We are the dead. Once we lived, felt dawn on our face, but now we lie in Flanders fields." Be honest, if you'd have had a gun in your hand instead of a pen,
Yeah.
you might be alive
You
today.
would be dead, yeah,
and the war
yeah.
would have been over by Christmas.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
High five.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's
losers.
politics, Carl.
Any other questions, Carl, you want
and,
solved? Any high
economics? I've done economics.
Because yes,
war.
the economical.
Anything else?
I just think you should look after yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Carl, I've just got something to say to you. Hip hop, hooray!
Hey.
Let's play my hip hop track.
Whoa. Hey.
Put your hands in the air.
Yay.
Move them round like you just don't care.
Yeah, you're not even bothered.
I'm playing an old school track this week, Rick. I'm going
Excellent.
back in time, rewinding the
How
clock.
are you spelling school, Steve?
Oh, with a K.
Go on.
Ever heard of anything by Digital Underground? The Humpty Dance, you might
The
remember.
Humpty Dance.
Do you remember that?
That was a fellow sat on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was getting dissed by
Yeah.
the police, and he fell. And he broke all up, and the king's horses shouldn't have really been sent to repair an egg. They couldn't do it because of their hooves.
Anyway, Digital Underground, for those that don't remember, was an Oakland group led by Shock G and Chop Master J.
Go on.
But of course, most famous now for the fact that they featured Tupac Shakur.
Love him.
Where he first began. You'll hear him on this track. It's called, which one have I chosen here? I think it's called The Same Song. Have a listen. Ross was slagging off the hip-hop feature, wasn't he, when he came in earlier? And how can you not like that? Digital Underground, same song.
I think he was scared of it, Steve. I think he was intimidated
understand it.
by your youth.
Well, he's scared of the youth. He's scared of the fact that I'm down with it, the homers and the bitches and the hoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he's not with that, you know? He looks dapper. If they saw him in the street walking down like a ponce, they'd just laugh and jeer, but
Yeah.
probably rhythmically.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and he couldn't come back at anything.
And you'd be high-fiving and
Oh,
everything.
they'd be loving
you.
me.
I think he was intimidated by your style. I think he's jealous of you, to be honest.
Do you know, I think what he's probably most jealous of is the looks.
Yeah, I think
Do you know what I mean? I got the new haircut because we might be on the telly later.
He didn't mention that, did he?
Did he? Well, he's never seen the old one. You've kept him from me. He's got nothing to compare it with.
But that was a great hip-hop selection there.
Yeah, lovely.
Even
lovely
though I say so yourself.
Rick, we've had a couple of people, because they've listened to your dissection of current politics and economicals.
Yeah.
And they've got a couple of questions for you.
Go on.
We've had one from Jimmy Ruffin. He says, what becomes of the broken-hearted?
Oh dear. That is a difficult one. I don't think I've got time to go into it because it's a very delicate problem.
Can you answer this one from the KLF? What time is love? Any ideas? Listen, keep those questions coming in for Ricky Gervais. Maybe we'll to sort them out later. Have we got a song to play, Carl? Let's whack it on. Still to come, the song for this.
It's not the end of the world. Super furry animals.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. XFM 104.9.
Rick, you going to do your film review for us? We've got time for it, I think.
I'm not. No,
Why not?
I'm not going to do it anymore.
You're not going to do it anymore?
No.
You love it, don't you?
No, it's great, and I just think it's time. You know, I did a dozen, but I did all the films that I would give like 9 or 10 out of 10 for. I don't want to drop the standards.
Right.
I don't want to start doing films that are 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
That's where a lot of film reviewers go wrong.
Yeah, Ross being one of them.
Yeah, I've seen them go, oh, this is worth 7. Don't do it then.
Yeah.
If it's no good, don't do it.
Know it yourself.
No.
Sure.
So
no more film reviews?
no.
Oh.
Until a great film comes out.
Sure, okay.
Like Braveheart 2 or something.
Yeah.
Which would be 9 now.
Quite
It
an
was-
eventful,
yeah.
I'd have thought.
Yeah. So 9 for that. In
well,
advance.
Rick, it's almost the end of the show, and still got time for the song for the ladies.
I can't
but
wait.
Carl won't be here next week.
Oh, where's going?
Where are you heading, Carl? Going away for Christmas? Tell us.
What? It's a secret. What you want?
Well, in case your fans try and track you down.
What? Are you going taking pictures of planes in Greece? What?
Political.
Rob your house. Don't
Satirical, Steve. Satirical.
Where are
Yeah.
you going? What are you doing?
If I tell you what, if I was caught in a foreign country and the government got said no, it's okay, they were train spotting or plane spotting, I go, no, I am a spy.
Exactly.
No, I am a spy. No, it's all right. You were train spotting. I wasn't spying. Please.
I saw you at the Doctor Who convention as well.
No, probably an assassin or something. I think I'm probably an assassin.
Carl, where are you going, mate? Tell us. Come on, we haven't
you're
got
not
time.
meant to say when. What's it here?
What?
People rob your house if.
Yeah, we didn't say tell us your address. Tell us where you leave the key, and then tell us you're going on holiday. We said where you going on holiday.
Barbados.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, showing off.
Yeah.
Boasting.
I'll tell you what, Steve. What I'd like to see, and a lot of the listeners right there too, pop round there now. Touch him for Christmas.
Shall I touch him for Christmas?
Touch him any way you like for Christmas.
Can I
Love
just
him for
introduce the
Christmas.
song for the ladies before?
Well, love him for Christmas, though.
Can I just say
Yes,
what
but
the
as
song
long
is?
as you love and touch
We're going to leave
him.
you with the excellent Tim Buckley, of course, father of Jeff.
I'm just going to
and,
be watching, but
this is a
love
track
him.
that was
Look at his
also-
little face.
Also on that CD that my friend Dave sent me earlier, so if you don't like it, blame him.
Yeah.
While he's been
And
arrested
if-
by the copyright police. And it's called Buzz in Fly. Let me touch you, Carl.
Don't, Steve.
Go on.
A man for Christmas.
I'm not coming
Kissing
back.
a man.
Licking.
A man for Christmas.
Oh,
You're
look
not in
like.
touch with your feminine side at all. I can put you in touch with your feminine side and my feminine
I'm
side.
liking it. So I can't look. I'm busy.
Let's put each
Look,
other
I'm
in
busy.
Oh, good.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We
Has it
hide.
worked for you?
The problem with me is it's like when you multiply anything with naught. Yeah, exactly. Nothing ever happens.
Yeah. Okay. Shame.
And I'm a fat little ugly fella like Reg Varney.
Well, there are lots of people there that you don't like, and you sort of you could go up to afterwards and almost like metaphorically flip the bird.
What's that mean?
Last week, yeah, flip the bird.
You dirty. No.
Middle finger.
And see, I married Steve single. but
No,
he
what
doesn't
are you
go-
talking about?
What?
Well, there are lots of people there.
I thought it was a euphemism.
Who you haven't got on with in the past, and then they're all being really nice to you. What I'm talking
We get
about.
on with everyone, don't we?
Oh,
What
that's
does
a
flip
lie.
the bird mean? What does
Flip
flip
the
the
bird
bird
means you got that hipster thing.
The finger, it means giving the finger.
Yeah, but I thought there was a dirty metaphor.
No.
You're always thinking this.
Don't bring me down to your level till at least 5 minutes. All right. Coming up after the break, we've got Steve and Ricky and lovely Claire. We're driving their desk. Right, Claire?
Hello.
Don't bend over like that, Claire.
Sorry.
Put a longer top on or something. You're up, boys. You're very studious there.
We are. We're working hard on the
Just
show.
working out what we're going to play. And what order?
I love the way you even live
What
the
about
pretense.
What about some Foo Fighters mixed with the Strokes, Ricky?
I wouldn't mind a bit of Strokes or New Order. What should we kick in with?
Undecided yet, Rick. Probably got some ads to help us decide.
That
Some
dilemma.
advertising.
That dilemma will be revealed in just under 4 minutes. Stick around.
Merry
for
Christmas, Stone.
New Order and Crystal on XFM 104.9. Now listen to Ricky Gervais, so obviously.
With Steve Merchant.
Yeah,
Hi.
yeah.
Well, they like to know. They like to know if I'm here.
They don't like to know.
The fans do.
Yeah. Now that was one of my favourite singles of the year.
Yeah, it's a good song.
And that's what we're going to be doing in this programme.
We are going to be playing some of our favourite songs from the year, Rick. That's absolutely
We're
true.
also going to be playing some songs that maybe we don't like,
Exactly.
just for the hell of it.
Yeah, because we're crazy guys.
Yeah.
We never know what's going to happen next.
No, we don't.
Guess who's pressing the
We
buttons, Rick?
genuinely don't.
Well, you know who's pressing the buttons. You can see her, but
That's
the
why
audience
we don't know
don't.
what's going to happen next.
It's Sturgis.
We've got Sturgis in.
Claire Sturgis. XFM's Claire Sturgis.
Yeah. Yeah.
She stayed off it for just a day.
She's not. No. She's just.
She's clean for a day.
You're on methadone or what are you on?
No, I'm clean now.
You can actually clean. Eh?
Yeah,
Well done.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well done. Congratulations.
Well done.
Yeah.
That's
For
great,
clean for
yeah.
Christmas.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
You're still thieving though, aren't you?
Still thieving.
Just
Can't
don't
lose
love
the
it,
thieving.
But at least the money now goes on like 40 Benson as opposed to a little £5 starter pack.
It's lovely. Yeah.
Of scab.
No, it's sweet.
Right,
It's
okay,
nice to
it's
see a
nice,
little
it's nice,
little
yeah.
miracle for Christmas,
Yeah,
Rick. It's beautiful.
It's lovely, yeah.
Yeah, I'm already in
Oh.
the Christmas mood. Are you in the Christmas mood?
The thing is, right, what she's still got left over from it, and these are the scars and the reminders of your smackhead thieving days. Are those little homemade tattoos on her face?
Exactly.
That
Exactly.
she did with a pin.
Yeah,
and
she looks
some-
like Seal.
and some quink.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, but no, Merry Christmas to you, Claire.
Yeah. Merry
good.
Christmas.
Thank you, Merry
It's
Christmas.
great.
You're still living in the projects.
Yeah, it is one of those little
She's still
miracles.
keeping it real.
She's
It's
like
wonderful.
little tiny Tim.
I tell you what, she's a bit like Jesus Christ.
In a way, yeah.
In a
That's
way.
blasphemous. Please play a record, Claire.
Linkin Park and one of their songs. Gervais, quick, come on, mate. He's coming back from the kitchen with a couple of cups of tea. It's like he's won an award. He doesn't care now. I'll turn up if I want to. Maybe we should do a twin spin, Sturgis.
Do you want another
Yeah,
record?
play something,
Okay.
play something.
Here you are then.
Paul Weller, the changing man, the mod father,
That's true enough.
as they call him.
Absolutely.
See, now, you You told the listeners that I was just too big to be here because I'd won some award.
Yes.
I was actually making the tea for all of us, wasn't I?
It's awful, this tea.
That's not the point. I shouldn't be making tea, a man in my position. And yeah,
You're right, you shouldn't be making teas. It's awful. How do you actually go about the tea? You understand how a cup of tea is made?
But
you've got to put a tea bag in there.
No, but this is weird, right? Because I actually can't make a good cup of tea or coffee, and it's strange. It must be something metaphysical. I put all the right ingredients in, just like everyone else does, and I boil the kettle and everything. But people do go, "That this
Can I
is
tell you where
rubbish."
you're going wrong?
Go on.
Laziness.
Why?
Because you literally don't leave the tea bag in long enough. You literally dunk it in there and throw it away.
I was trying to get back in time because I
No,
got
you
a
were.
show.
I saw you talking with Dermot O'Diddley, so don't give me that. And I've been round to your house before. There's been times, Sturgis, when I've tasted the tea and it tastes like washing up liquid. And I've said, what happened? And he went, there were some bubbles in there, yeah.
Well,
Could you not have rinsed it out with some water first?
Yeah, but I resent having to make tea.
Yeah, but don't teach me a lesson. Don't offer someone a cup of tea and then think, I'll teach them a lesson. They won't be asking for tea again.
When it usually works. But yeah,
I've had to go and get an extra tea bag and dunk it in here. It's ludicrous.
I know. It's mad, isn't
It's
it?
pathetic. Anyway, it's Christmas. Let's not disrespect each other. Let's be cheery.
Yeah.
Can I tell Sturgis what you got your family for Christmas last year? I just remembered when I was outside.
Please.
It was a joy because Gervais is a generous man, and he's a thoughtful man, and he's got a lot of brothers and sisters and a lot of nephews and nieces and stuff.
Well, I've got about 20 people to get presents for.
Exactly. So it's a tricky business. That's why I think you got him £200 worth of lottery scratch cards.
I had about a minute. I was getting a lift down to Reading, and it was my mate Jimmy, and I went, hold on, I just got to get the presents, and I ran into the 7-Eleven opposite me and got $200 worth of scratch cards.
That's amazing. It's such a working class Jippo gift, isn't it?
But did any of them work? Anyone win anything?
Yeah. I mean, some people were down. That was a present. Hard luck. That's the risk you take when you accept this present. Some people were up £70.
Well,
so they had a great Christmas.
Let's bear in mind that there's like some children who are like 7 or 8, scratching off scratch cards. They got to be 18 to claim them. And just the rest of your family sort of, I can imagine, just wrestling them off. You can't claim it anyway. It's not off.
No, have I won? No. No, you haven't. No.
But I've got 3 dumbbells.
It's 3 the same. You don't get anything for that. Not in this game. Unlucky.
Are you going to do that again this year?
Maybe, yeah. Mercury Rev, The Dark is Rising. That sounds a bit like a tribute to Neil Young.
Beautiful. I thought it was wonderful.
It was
song.
lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
No, they're great, Mercury Rev.
We're going to play some lovely records
there'll
today.
be some beautiful songs today,
Steve.
Rick.
All right?
That's true. What did you call me then?
Steve.
Did you call me something else before? I didn't hear. I thought maybe you called me, I don't know, Jonathan or something. No, I don't know. I didn't hear. I got paranoid. Christmas. We were talking about Christmas.
Yeah.
Gifts. What's wrong now?
I don't know what that meant.
What?
Were you having a go at me because I went on Jonathan Ross show?
No. I thought you'd said something. You'd said my name by mistake. You'd said someone else's name when you were talking to me.
Oh, right.
But I didn't hear that. So when I heard you just go Steve, I thought you were correcting a mistake you hadn't made.
No,
Exactly.
Oh, okay. All right.
You see? Blunder.
What did you call me?
Fatty.
Good. Right. We're talking about Christmas,
yes.
Well, it is
because it's just the
isn't
fact that
it's the right time of year to talk about it. To be honest, it's topical. So let's carry on. Go on, shoot.
Well, I just wondered if your Christmas gift buying had always been as thoughtful as it is.
Oh well, no. That was actually, even though it was thought pretty lazy and thoughtless, it was quite generous in a sense, the financial. But I remember, oh God. Now, even though I sort of come from a working class family, my dad was, a labourer, and my mum was like a housewife, but I was spoiled at Christmas. I didn't have like pocket money or gifts and that, but she'd get out of a catalogue and pay for it for the rest of the year. So I did have great presents.
Yeah.
And because I had older brothers and sisters, they were earning, so I had good presents. And it was okay for me to, give them nothing or do a card or something rubbish. But then I remember one year when I just suddenly realised I was too old to be doing this. It was like, in Jaws when it pulls focus.
Yeah,
and you go, oh my God. And I just realised that's the worst present you've ever... I think it was about 12 or 13. And I remember it now. My sister had got me a Cat Stevens album.
Great.
I think a birdhouse and like a quiz book or something.
Yeah.
And it was my turn to give her a present. And it was a bottle of shampoo that I'd found in the bathroom and wrapped up. It's a big jumbo, one of those Tesco's,
Had it not already been used?
No, I don't think so. Mum had bought it,
You just topped it up with water, wrapped it up.
I just gave it to her and she went, oh, thanks. I thought, Oh God,
outrageous.
that's rubbish.
That's really
It's
bad.
rubbish, isn't it?
That's really bad.
I know, yeah.
I remember one year, I really wanted a scale electric. So I was going, I want scale electric. And my mum was going, no, you'll just get bored of it. I know what you're like. You'll get bored of it and we'll have spent all that money and you'll be bored. I was going, no, I won't. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'll play with it forever. And, and she was going, no, you won't. You won't. And I was going, I will. I love it. And so she bought me scale electrics and I unwrapped it. And I was using it. I was bored instantly.
Yeah.
But I didn't tell her. I pretended I loved it. And so, like, I'd always be playing it monotonously, hating it.
I know.
But I'm loving this, Mum. It's absolutely brilliant. You were wrong. You were so wrong. I'm loving it.
I know. Things with Scale Electrics, I think it was great at the time, but I think it was an XFM party, actually, years ago when they got Scale Electrics, and like loads of us think, oh, yeah, I used to love it. Rubbish.
Yeah, really rubbish.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
It's about 2 foot long.
Yeah.
You go, put it back on,
Yeah.
Dave. Yeah. There
Exactly.
you go. Oh, put it back on.
Exactly. But you want it to at least kind of change into a robot, or kind of come off and just drive around the
Of course,
kitchen.
these days it's all virtual, Steve.
That's true
Isn't
enough.
it? In your mind.
Well, we all take a pill, don't
Yeah,
we, Rick?
yeah,
And then we're in some
yeah,
kind of fantasy
and then
world.
I am Ayrton Senna for a little while.
What about those bloody computer games? No one's reading a book
God.
anymore, are
Mummy,
they?
What's a tree? Download. Well, I'll tell you
True
what. I'm going to play a song now. I think I've dissed U2 for about 15 years, but I got them wrong, and I'm going to play a lovely track off the latest album. It's the last track on the album, Ground Beneath Her Feet. It's from All You Can't Leave Behind.
Beautiful
And
song.
I think it's one of their greatest works. Live Forever, Oasis. Still good, that one.
It is very good.
That's 1993, 94.
Mad, isn't it?
Long time ago, eh?
Crazy.
Cool. All those
Crazy.
years ago, when they were setting out, they were great, and they'd
Yeah, before they became embarrassing.
well, they can still
They
come
could
back.
still come back.
Their last album's not as good as their first 1 and 2, and
No.
but who knows, Steve?
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Go on.
It's been a good year for hip hop, Rick. Can I
Yeah.
surprise you?
Go on.
I've gone off hip hop of recent years, but I've been charmed this year by Bubba Sparks' album. I thought it was fun.
Sure.
I think De La Soul had an album this year, which I enjoyed.
they did.
That was good.
They
Very
did.
good. I didn't mind the Jay-Z album.
I liked a couple of tracks.
Yeah,
of
it's
that.
all right on there. I
Yeah.
actually quite liked. There's a
Izzo
new
was
Outcast compilation that I don't know if that's out yet, or maybe it's just going to
I
come
was
out in the new year,
disappointed
but
by
that's
the
good.
album. I bought it on the
Well,
strength
Rick, can I
of-
surprise? There's a new little
I like
compilation.
the little owl. I like the owl and the cat and the dog.
The
and
new little compilation,
Go
Rick,
on.
has lots of tracks from their previous albums and other singles, and it's a good little dynamite buy. Maybe something
Steve?
for the new year in the
I'm
sales.
just going to make a note of that. I'm going to buy that on the way home.
Do it. But the album that I was particularly charmed by, Princess Superstar Is.
Well,
Now, a lot of people have been dismissing her as a bit of a novelty
No.
sort of rapper.
They said the same about Timmy Mallet, so don't listen to them.
That's
So
what I'm
don't
saying.
listen to them.
That's what I'm saying. So, another track
put it on.
we played a while back, Untouchable Part 2, which
Sure.
was dynamite.
Yeah.
And this is another track. I think this was a single. It's called Bad Babysitter. She raps very quickly, but listen carefully because the lyrics are fun.
Slow it down a little bit, Claire. So we can hear it. Tell us about it, Steve.
From the album Princess Superstar Is, Princess Superstar and Bad Babysitter. Did you enjoy it, Rick?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
Yeah,
Simple
no, I
passions.
like that.
Yeah.
That's two out of 2 from that album I've
Yeah,
liked.
exactly.
I think I'll go and buy the album on the way home.
Do it, make
Steve.
another
Just
note
make
of
a
that,
little
Rick.
note.
You've got Outcast to
Of that
buy, which has not actually been
Outcast.
released yet, but I'm sure you can pull some strings.
I'll get someone onto that.
Good.
Good. Okay, XFM 104.9. It's the Ricky Gervais show.
Absolutely.
Can I stop you there?
Go on.
With Steve Merchant.
Thanks very much.
No worries. Yeah. Cheers. We're talking about presents here. I just remembered something else I had. I was just into science from like the age of like 5, 6 to about so 18, 19. I'm still into it, but I studied it and I absolutely loved it. And I got a microscope set when I was about, I suppose, 10 or 11, and just looking at butterfly wings and just anything under there, like 300 times. Thought this was amazing, right? And in it came these little shrimp eggs, and you could look at them, and then you could breed them. You had to put them in a salt water solution and then keep them at a certain temperature, and they'd think, oh, and a nice little beach, and they'd come out.
Yeah.
What I did, speed up the process a little bit, popped it on the electric fire, right? We had one of those fake plastic coal things with one of those little metal things that turned round from the heat and made it look like flames. It
Right.
didn't. No. I'll be honest, it didn't.
Because who the hell was fooled?
Yeah.
Just coming and go, you got a lovely roaring fire there.
Yeah. The flames are encased behind that plastic coal.
Exactly.
But I love it. Popped them on there, left them there for a little while. Bit too hot. Came back. Just melted, really. Just dry, and the thing was sort of slightly warped. So, them shrimps did not see the light of day.
Once again, your laziness and
Yeah.
sinfulness I've got to speed up the experiment.
Absolutely.
Come on. I can advance nature.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on.
Yeah.
Do you stand in front of a microwave just going, come on,
come on, yeah.
a minute and a half for soup?
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah.
That's
so
majestic.
yeah, but I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
Now I make sure the shrimps are the right temperature.
Exactly.
That's terrible.
You
isn't
reminded me of something I was going to say then, but I can't remember. I've embarrassed myself live on air.
Yeah.
Should have kept that quiet. No one would have known. No one was there thinking, I wish Steve would say something now. It's crazy.
What
I
was
hope he
Steve
hasn't
gonna
forgotten
say?
the story.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it was. It was about you said about the sort of the fire and that idea of kind of buying a piece. It's like when people buy a fake Rolex watch.
Yeah.
And they tell people it's fake. Utter waste of time.
Yeah.
Why you told me that? It's like what? I'm getting one over on the Rolex people.
But you're right on that side. But the point is, why buy a fake Rolex watch? I mean, why buy a Rolex watch? I think they're
well,
very
they look
expensive.
good. They look nice.
Yeah.
And it's a transparent display of wealth. But it's when there's like a builder who you know's on like £5 an hour wearing a Rolex.
You're joking, aren't you, Steve? Hod carriers can get upward of £550 a day. So you've embarrassed yourself.
I don't know anything. It seems like I don't know anything about the building industry anymore.
Unbelievable.
Do you know once my friend showed off this watch that he'd bought, and a guy had sort of dodgy bloke had sold it to him on the street.
Yeah.
And he'd been up in London, and some guy on Oxford Street had sold him this watch, and it looked really good, and it worked fine for years, and it just looked class, and I thought, wow, that's brilliant. And I came to London for something, and I walked up and down Oxford Street for 2.5 hours trying to get sold a dodgy watch, and I'd be going up to people like selling lighters, going, yeah, not interested in lighters. Got any watches?
Yeah.
And he'd go, no, I haven't got any watches. Go down to the perfume guy, and I go down to the perfume bloke. You, any watches?
I love the idea that they saw you go, no, like the way I watch, and they go, no.
I know.
Why? It's a bad advertisement, mate. If people see you walking around with this, it's not good for trade. What? How dare you? Send me one of those stolen watches. Can't do it, mate. More than my job's worth. Tim Benson. Black Snow. That's a great tune.
Good song, isn't it?
I love it. It's sort of punky, but it's got more in common with stuff like Steppenwolf and
My
Bad
only worry
Company.
is that
such
are
a
they like
throwback.
sort of 18-year-olds who, like Gomez, are trying to sound like they've kind of had a rough, hard-living life?
No.
They are old 40-somethings.
Well, no, they're not. They're sort of, but they're dirty.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Do you notice that Steve Taylor, the man with the knowledge,
Yeah.
just popped in there
Yeah,
to
just
bid
popped
us
in, yeah.
Merry Christmas?
Yeah.
And I noticed, Claire, you said something like, has he got another kid, did you say?
Yeah.
How many children has he got?
I think he's got the 2 now. Yeah.
Clearly, he has got the knowledge, hasn't he, in every sense.
Yeah.
I imagine he's a great lover.
Hey, well, he knows.
I imagine he's got wonderful fingers.
He knows what buttons.
Magic fingers.
Well, he's actually got little toady hands,
Right.
but he uses a lot of utensils.
Yes, yeah.
He's invented all these little things that go with
Exactly.
and it just
Yeah.
it's over very quickly,
Yeah.
so we can get on with learning. 'Cause
Pleasure gloves.
Yeah, because even when he's making love, there's a stack of trivia books.
Exactly.
So
well, he
he's-
can tell you about kind of great shags of the past.
yeah. Oh, he's there. Here he comes.
Yeah, here he comes.
Oh, look, I love him because you don't know this, listeners, but he looks like Penfold of a
Oh,
Danger
he's a
Mouse.
beautiful man.
He does. He's
It
lovely.
hasn't stopped him breeding.
Yeah. It's not. You don't usually
Steve
call
Taylor,
it.
the
You
man
usually
with
call
the
it
knowledge.
breeding when it's humans.
Steve Taylor, the man with the knowledge.
Come in. Hey. All
Merry
right.
Christmas to
It's
you.
like Steve Wright and his posse. All right. Merry Christmas.
Hi.
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 Are you?
So
a
tell
great-
us, are
that now.
you a
Yeah.
great ladies' man? Were you a great ladies' man before you were married?
It's not something I talk about. I'm married now.
Because he's sort of like got a little shaved head and he's got a beard and it's exactly the same colour, sort of ginger hair. He looks like a tennis ball. It's just hair, exactly the same length, all over his face and
no
head.
reason for me to come in, was there? Abuse was happening without me here.
Yeah, I
And
know.
now I've come in, you just continue.
But say hello, so it's with your blessing him. I think we're nice. Say Merry Christmas.
Hi, Merry Christmas, all listeners.
See, you're on at 5 o'clock, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to make a note of that.
Make
When
a
I've
note of
bought
that,
those
yeah.
2 albums, I'm going to listen to Steve Taylor, the man with the knowledge, on at 5 o'clock on XFM.
Isn't it incredible? Because he's been in since 11 o'clock this morning, just compiling information for every record he'll be playing.
Yeah.
The show's only 20 minutes long.
But you know, with him, it's because he's got to offload it.
Yeah.
He's got to talk about it all the time because it's only, he's got a huge brain and it's it's going
Throbbing, yeah.
all
What are you
information.
playing next, Claire?
You bored? Sorry, were
Yeah.
we boring you two?
Oh, was this that list? No.
Can you tell us about Star Sailor? What do you know about some interesting facts about Star
Come on,
Sailor?
into the microphone, into the micropole that goes down the Audi box and out to the radiograph in the booms all around Lloyd. They're rubbish. Thank you.
Steve Taylor, controversial view. Still has red people.
Hives. Before that, Star Sailor. It's been a bit of a punk sort of show, this, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's in general, in the year, the year's been a little bit of a blame the Strokes, but you see, I enjoyed punk. You were too young and don't care for it.
But I have to say that if Punk the first time round was exciting as I did this year, then I've missed out because I've really enjoyed it. Really.
See, I want to go and play all things like X-ray success and things like that now.
Are they as kind of melodic as things like the Strokes and White Stripes songs? Are they kind of tuned? Because the White Stripes.
In fact, it's a very bad example because they were like the hot punk and Metallica time was almost it. She wasn't a joke, but they had saxophone and stuff, so it's not probably a bad example of early. I mean, the Sex some call it that.
Yeah, sure.
But well, we enjoyed that.
No, we did. I have to say, although there has been a bit of sort of punky sound this year, it's been very much a year for the geeks. And you know, I've enjoyed
that. Well, that's new though, isn't it?
It is the new metal.
All these people just in their bedroom playing or computer games.
I can't believe that new metal has taken over the world. It's just
mad, isn't it? It's absolutely huge.
Suddenly, Linkin Park.
But see, I don't mind things like Marilyn Manson because they're having a go, they're having a bit of a laugh, and But I just.
But it always seemed so perennially uncool to me when I was younger. Anyone who was into that kind of music, I just thought loser. And that's
and coming from you,
calling the pop black.
Yeah, imagine that.
But it's the year of the geeks, not just because of new metal, but also because of just these fantasy films with the Harry Potter stuff, and now Lord of the Rings. It's like everyone's obsessed.
Now it's cool to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I know, I can't get over it. I'm stunned.
It's scary, isn't it?
Because I was never into that rubbish.
No,
I've always thought it's like
it's
like people who are still obsessed with Harry Potter. They go, I'm rereading Harry Potter for the third time, and I think, listen, I haven't read it. Okay, I'm sure it's very good, but you're rereading it for the third time. There are books out there written by adults for adults with like sex and other exciting things.
Yeah,
and it's Harry Potter. Oh yeah, I'll just read like in case you missed something the first time round.
But maybe they're learning the spells.
I'm stunned by it. I mean, have you read it all, Claire? Are you all up on this?
What, Harry Potter? I actually went out and bought the first Harry Potter book and lost interest halfway through because there was no sex in it.
No,
so
exactly.
Couldn't be
it's
bothered.
like why I never go to see any Disney films. There's never the prospect of any nudity. If there's no chance of nudity.
See, I think you're actually buying the wrong books.
Right.
What you want to buy, Steve, is a pornographic magazine.
Tell me more.
Wow. In there, you see, what you get,
ladies. Other ladies.
Sometimes ladies.
Nudie ladies.
Sometimes ladies. Stereophonics. And the theme tune to BBC Two's The Office, handbags and glad rags.
Absolutely.
So I think we should be playing Christmas songs as well, though. Because American Christmas War is over. A great.
Is it really?
What?
The theme tune to The Office.
I think it meant is war really over? It is. Thanks, John. Yeah. It is. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's there. To be fair, Rod Stewart did it first.
Yeah, and we don't use the Stereophonics version.
Or the Rod Stewart version.
Thank you.
Too expensive.
Exactly. Costs a fortune.
Like to re-record it.
Yep. Or little known facts.
Yeah.
You should save that for the DVD.
Or Steve Taylor would have blown it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't he? To come on with the knowledge and told him everything.
I was thinking
Fairy Tale New York.
Beautiful song. No,
can we find that?
It'd be nice to try and dig it. I'm sure everyone's playing it at the moment.
Yeah, Let's
but I mean, we should. It's good. No,
let's play "Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time" by Paul McCartney.
Can we play "Driving Home for Christmas"? Chris Rea.
Oh, it is. There's a lyric in that goes. I look at he's in the car driving on Christmas. And he looks over at the other bloke in the other car. He goes, "He's just the same as me."
Yeah, I was thinking that.
He's just the same as me.
Is
he saying he's copied him? He's like, "Oi, what are you wearing? That's the same as me. That is."
What did you get your missus? The same as it?
You? Who are you? A stalker? I'm Chris Rea.
Hello.
Yeah. He's going back to Newcastle.
Exactly.
Are they talking it?
Is that where he's from?
Yeah. Is it Middlesbrough or Newcastle or?
Do you remember when Rea made a film?
Cleveland. Go on.
Chris Rea made a film. They all do it like Dave Stewart made that film with the All Saints, Honest. No one went to see it.
No.
But Chris Rea made a film which was like a kind of fantasy thing. Well, I think Shirley Bassey turned up in it where he was like, have you ever seen this?
No, but oh no, I can't tell you. I'll tell you off air.
Really? Is it outrageous? Is it libelous to Chris Rea?
No, I had to interview Chris Rea about this.
Really?
And Shirley Bassey was there. And she pulled up in her limo.
Interview.
Yeah, don't ask me. Don't ask me.
What was you doing for?
It was for some satellite
And what did
TV
Bassey
show.
say? Did she disrespect the film?
No. When Bassey came into Pinewood Studios, when she came in, we all had to leave the set so she could drive through the set. We all had to leave so she could drive in.
No.
Just thought I'd tell you that.
Wow.
It's very boring, really. I wish I hadn't told you that.
What do you mean? She drove her car into the set?
No, she was driven into Pinewood Studios, into wherever they were filming, and we had to all leave as she arrived. Because, I don't know.
She knew what you do.
She didn't like me.
I don't want that smackhead around in here, you know.
I got some valuables in here.
Yeah. Sturgis.
Diamonds are forever, especially when she's around.
Yeah.
Anyway, I never saw the film, Steve, in answer to your questions.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone did, but it's the fact that Chris Rea got money to make a film. I mean, has he released a song for years?
He's still going. He's probably got a little bit of back catalogue going.
You mentioned Paul McCartney as well. We were talking about that with Steve Taylor. And I'm wondering, because you're talking about his money and the fact he's got loads of wealth, and that's fair enough, and he obviously deserves it. But what I'm wondering is, he's got to be he's such
Steve,
a rich
does
man.
anyone deserve it?
Unless they spread it around. Really.
Politics.
But He's obviously, I mean, he must be one of the richest men, certainly in this country, and I'm
Yeah.
sure, internationally. Millions.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's reached the billion mark yet. But I'm wondering to myself, why doesn't he spend some of that money making his missus like a bionic leg? That'd be amazing. Do you know what I mean? She
God.
could, like, leap over buildings and stuff. That'd be genius.
Well, she wouldn't leap, she'd hop.
Because if I had that much money, I would.
She could only hop.
She'd just be running around in a circle. if
She'd
you
win,
had the one.
she'd
You'd have
win
to get the other one done as
sports
well.
games, wouldn't she, at school, easy. Just
Yeah.
one hop.
Exactly.
And she's won.
I mean, it'd just be
Oh.
incredible. Because I don't know. I mean, the Bionic Man, it was expensive then, wasn't it?
6 million then, Steve. Christ knows what it would cost now with inflation. $6 million, of course. That's only about £4 million
Yeah.
sterling.
Yeah.
But now, and that was like, what was that, 74 or something?
It cost you a fortune.
Hundreds of million.
Oh, I wouldn't even want to guesstimate.
But he got the eye.
Sure.
That's useful.
Yep.
He can see miles away.
Yeah.
He's got the 2 legs. You need the 2 legs for running.
Did he have the 2 legs?
Wouldn't it be? Yeah, of course he did. Otherwise, he'd be hopping, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. But he got the one arm. He'd need the one arm. They thought, let's not look mad. Let's not make him completely bionic.
Yeah.
But the one thing that always worried me, right, was that when he lifted up a truck with his one good arm, why didn't his back collapse?
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't have a bionic spine, did he?
Sure.
I could see him lying on the ground and sort of like doing a sort of leg press. That'd be fine. But when he stand up, his back would just collapse, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so you're beginning to wonder if an astronaut who fell out of an airplane while test driving it and was rebuilt as a half robot, you're wondering if there's maybe some flaws in that concept.
Yeah, and Oscar Goldman, I don't know what. And isn't it convenient that his girlfriend had the same 2 legs, 1 arm?
I
but
think that's what drew them closer together, though, Rick.
This time she had the ear.
I don't think he was just on the pull and by chance he got her undressed. He thought, my God, that looks like a familiar plastic arm.
And there was a bionic dog, wasn't there?
And a horse,
Well,
apparently.
why do you need a bionic horse?
I know.
When you can run at 70 miles an hour, you don't really need to get on a horse, do you?
Yeah.
Unless the bloke that had the bionic horse wasn't bionic and he could run like really
Well, I
fast.
think the problem was that they'd spent so much money on all these bionic things, they just made a bionic horse, entered it in races.
Yeah,
Just
he had
bet
to get
on
some
it.
of their money back.
Yeah, exactly.
Steve Austin, he's not turning
Exactly.
up, he's swanning round.
A very costly investment.
Does anyone remember Bionic Man? Is this just, yeah? This is all shown again, isn't it, on Bravo?
Everyone
and all
knows who the bionic
Oh, just
I
ask
know sci-fi.
Canfield about it.
Oh, I bet he
Yeah.
loves it.
Because
doesn't he?
Canfield's only about 14 and he knows the bionic man.
I know, yeah. He's been watching it for 13 and a half years.
Sturge, let's play another song because we just played the cover version of Handbags and Rags.
Sure.
Great song, really good.
Yeah.
And I've been playing
Good
cover versions
version.
all this year.
Mm.
And one of my favourites was this
Run
one
for cover.
I played a long time back. Actually, I think I played this when we were standing in for Dermot O'Diddley.
Yeah.
Not
he
gonna-
was back today, wasn't he? Just pops
was,
up when he wants.
Exactly.
Isn't he?
But I'm not going to play any cover versions in the new year. That's
Go on.
that Cover Me Up or Cover
Well,
Me Bad. That's
Cover,
gonna be scrapped.
run for cover. Well, I've finished with my, I call it film review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. So
yeah.
we're going to have all new features in the new year.
Yeah.
But I'd love to play this again. This is a Once Around the Block, as done by the Kings of Convenience. Play this, Claire. Lovely.
Mm.
Was I think a short-lived kind of new folk movement, wasn't there, this year that kind of came and went, and the Kings of the Convenience were supposed to be part of that. And their album Quiet is the New Loud I thought was an absolute treat, and a lot of people just sort of ignored it.
Lovely track,
But
lovely
that's,
version.
That was never actually on the album. That was from the Toxic Girl single, and that's Once Around the Block by Badly Drawn Boy, as done by the Kings of Convenience.
Beautiful. This is great, isn't it, coming in and just like playing songs?
Oh man, it's a lovely
Do you
job.
think the listeners enjoy this as much as we do?
I would imagine not.
No, I don't think
No.
so either.
No.
But does that make us bad people?
No, I don't think it does.
No.
It makes us wealthy people.
And lucky, very lucky.
That's true enough.
PJ Harvey.
Lovely.
Love it, great. I'm loving this, Steve.
Yeah, no, it's
Nearly
great.
Christmas. I had a couple of chocolates there, didn't I?
Oh,
the
yeah.
purple ones in roses. It's very much like the Quality Street one, the hazelnut and the toffee.
Yeah.
But getting me in the mood. Now, I know if you're a fan like me, you love the roast dinner.
Oh.
We love the roast dinner. But the Uber roast dinner is the Christmas dinner.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
No,
I'll
I'm
tell you
thinking
this,
about it
man.
now. I can't believe how many different sort of meats you're going to have in your house.
Well, we always have the turkey, obviously,
Yeah,
traditional. Plus, we always have a little bit
yeah.
of pork, a little bit of lamb.
Oh, God. And don't forget the sausage, you know.
Well, I love the fact that someone's designed the turkey Christmas dinner, and then they thought, wait a minute, I also want a little sausage, and let's wrap it in bacon.
Why not?
Let's just have
some stuff in it
Can
as
we
well.
have some? Can we have all the meats that are available?
Someone said,
please?
hold on. There's sausage meat in the stuffing. Now, well, sue me.
Yeah, exactly.
Sue me if I want a bit of extra sausage. You know what I mean?
Oh.
It's the greatest. It's the work of art, and it takes
It's genius.
hours.
Rick, can I ask you what kind of
Go on.
veg you going with this year?
Veg, well, I just love the roast potato. I mean, people have tried to sneak in the Brussels
Because you
sprout.
don't eat vegetables or
No,
anything
I try
green, do
not
you?
to eat.
Parsnips.
I love parsnips, but when they're crisp and crunchy, like a trendy crisp in a wine bar. I love it when yeah. Oh, I love that.
We'll be having carrots. We'll be having leeks. We'll be having Brussels, obviously. Brussels.
Yeah.
And my mum will always throw in a little bit of something crazy. Maybe there'll be a little bit of red cabbage, something wild, something exotic,
or
something continental.
or a used condom. To be quite honest, I think she's mental. Your mother. She's got to stop that.
But who knows? Any kind of treats. And I love the fact about the Christmas dinner is that people are taking weeks, years planning it.
I know.
They take months going to defrost.
Have you told? Can you talk about your grandparents?
Well, my grandparents, of course. The thing about my grandparents, I have mentioned this before.
Yeah.
I think they've got about 3 teeth between them. It's unbelievable. My grandfather.
They're all their own though.
He was in the RAF in the war, right? And for some reason, he had problems with his teeth, and they pulled them all out and they replaced them with a false set of false teeth. But during the wartime, I don't know whether this was just like what it was like during the war or just the 40s, but he had a kind of wooden plate put in with like some kind of fake teeth attached.
Oh no!
And he's never had that changed. So he's still got the wooden plate and about 3 teeth still hanging on it.
Oh.
It's just so he and my grandmother combined, they cannot eat anything that's kind of solid. So they will literally get up for Christmas dinner. They'll get up and they'll put the meat on like it's sort of 6 in the morning. Go back to bed for the day. Get up and eat it about 9 o'clock at night. And the best compliment you can have if you've cooked dinner for my grandparents is, "Oh, this is lovely. You can suck it away."
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Why don't they just liquidise it? Have a nice little roast smoothie.
They have done in the past.
Really, and a little apple crumble smoothie to follow.
If we take them out to eat, like at a restaurant or something, we've got to phone ahead to make sure there's fish on the menu.
Really?
Because they can only have fish. But then the bones, you see, that's a problem for them.
Well, you can take the bones out of fish, can't you, and sort of mash it up.
Yeah, but the eyes are going
Steve,
as well.
could I suggest the fish cake? It's already mashed. It's with the potato. It's in a crispy crumb, which doesn't hurt anyone, whether you got teeth or not.
Rick, can I
go on?
Make a little?
Yeah.
I just want to make it because obviously not everyone's as fortunate at Christmas, Rick, as us.
What
about the vegetarians? What are they eating?
A nut cutlet.
What the hell is
lovely little nut cutlet. Can't they have like tofu, but in the shape of a turkey?
But I love the fact that so often, certainly your Linda McCartney veggie items, they always try to fool you into thinking it's the real thing. Some veggie sausages that they've injected with something so they'll taste like sausages.
Yeah.
Well, eat the real thing.
I know you don't really need it that arbitrary shape. If it's, you might as well just have it any shape.
What angers me with the vegetarians? What angers me with the vegetarians and the vegans, even worse, is that look, we're breeding all these animals to be eaten.
Yeah.
They're going to get slaughtered anyway. Chow down! Come on, those chickens in those little kind of pens, 4 of them in a little square box.
Yeah.
They're crapping eggs out every couple of minutes.
Yeah. You're
not
a zoologist, are you?
I am not officially.
Yeah.
No, but I know what I'm talking about, Rick.
Yeah, you do.
I've seen brochures.
Yeah.
I've walked past a farm while on holiday.
Excuse me, farmer, could your finest hens crap me some eggs for my tea? No worries.
Chicken, crap a little egg for me. Oh,
brilliant.
An old Christmas classic.
Oh.
No, spare a thought for the vegetarians, and worse still the vegans.
Yeah, and what about Travis? What do you think they'll be doing this Christmas?
I've no whale of a time.
I'll tell you what, Steve, it was an excuse to play the record.
Genius.
It was a link. Travis and Driftwood on XFM 104.9. It's the Christmas edition of the Ricky Gervais Show with Steve Merchant.
Hi.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's good. I'm in the Christmas spirit, actually, I have to say.
Yeah, definitely.
I do enjoy it. Will you be looking forward to, I know everyone talks about it, Rick, but Christmas telly?
I love Christmas telly. Christmas Day telly's great. I get up and Noel's giving out some presents around hospitals and that, and then you might have the number ones of the year from Top of the Pop. Then you might have a little, I don't watch the Queen's speech, but you have a little sleep then, don't you? Maybe after a big roast dinner with too many sausages.
Yeah.
I'm only joking, Mum. Let's have some more.
It's true enough. More chocolate, please.
Yeah. Well, let's not. There's people starving in the world, so let's not rub it in.
Hopefully, they're not listening to the radio.
No, probably not.
Just scrabbling around in the cold and the dirt, looking for food.
We are actually laughing about it.
I know
we actually laugh.
Rick, I find that if I laugh about it, then I can ignore the problem easier.
Yeah.
Not face up to the horror.
Yeah, I know. That's too easily done, isn't it?
Exactly. It's too easy to face the horror of the world. It's better to laugh it off.
I know. That's what annoys me about buskers. Because a beggar just sits there and you can pretend you haven't seen him, whereas a busker's shouting out.
Yeah,
and you want to go, unless you're deaf and blind, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah.
So,
have you cultivated a kind of universal... I've cultivated this kind of thing I always do with a beggar. When they offer their hand, I don't even say anything anymore. I just sort of kind of offer up my hands as though to say, look, I have no money in my hands. And just a kind of sympathetic turn of the head. And I sort of mouth some words like, and it normally involves sorry mate or something.
Yeah.
Because I find it's better to be courteous than like kick them in the head or anything like that.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
I never do that,
The
and
old
I
approach.
always acknowledge them. I actually never ignore them.
No.
And sometimes I give, depending on.
Although I have to say,
another situation. isn't
Another
it?
successful year for me of avoiding the Big Issue salesman. I've never bought a copy of the Big Issue.
I love the fact you are actually proud of that.
Well, it got to the point where I actually am appalled by myself, but it's like it's a contest now. It's like I've managed to do it for so long that it's almost a competition with myself.
Well, it's the same as me with reading a novel. But, yeah. Although I blew that in 1987 when I had Catcher in the Rye. I'm still kicking myself.
I'm looking forward, of course, to. I'm hoping it'll be Dennis Norden's Laughter File, Volume 7.
Oh, it's 7. You're having a laugh. 27.
It used to be It'll Be Alright on the Night, but I think they've changed the name to Dennis Norden's Laughter
Well,
File to Fullness.
it's great though, isn't it? Because he comes. You're one of those people.
One of those
he goes,
people.
This is something we call doorstop.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like, just what? Yeah. And
Yeah.
doesn't he just go into the Director
This is
General?
one called Let Sleeping Logs Die.
Yeah. It's just, oh God.
But what I don't understand is why no one has said to him, or why hasn't he watched that TV? Why hasn't he, at Christmas, right, he's gone home with the family, he's gone, come on everyone, let's watch my show, and he's watched it.
It's
and
Laughter File 27.
Yeah,
with Dennis
Laughter File,
Norton.
and
That's
the
me.
family must have been faking laughter, and why is he not turned around and gone, why did no one tell me?
Yeah.
I'm crap.
Why doesn't he go to Greg Dyke and go, or whatever it's on?
Well,
right?
it's ITV, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
is it? Oh, who was that
ITV
then?
Task, it's
Who's in charge?
Paymasters, I don't know, they
I
change
know,
every
yeah.
week, don't they?
But
That's
go
why we
to
don't
go-
work with them.
Just watched me on that Laughter File 27. It's rubbish, isn't it? And they go, yeah. I go, well, why didn't you tell us? Well, we thought it would kill you, to be quite honest. But why didn't you let my son take over or something? Well, Dennis, he's 84.
How old am I then?
Well, we don't know. We've had you carbon dated, but it's off the scale. But why'd you let me carry that stupid file? Are you reading this now, Dennis?
Oh, I
am,
can't
yeah.
remember what I got to say.
Well, don't read it. Just speak normally.
2 coffees, please, waiter. I'm on the
No,
wrong sheet. I don't know what I'm
this
doing.
is what we call talking to the Director General. Stop it! But I can't wait for that. Yeah, and
Dennis
oh,
Norden's
there
Laughter
is
File.
two.
Can I just say,
go
well,
on.
who's in the audience of Dennis Norton? Like, who's gone? Joan, I got 2 tickets for Laughter File. I can't believe
Yeah,
my luck.
I've been on the internet.
Because they're always they're cracking up, the people on that show. I've never laughed once.
Maybe it was an audience that they filmed in 1973, where it was the first time they saw a goalkeeper get hit in the balls
Yeah.
or something, or Jackie Charlton or something, or a dog fall off a slide.
Well, it's either old people who just can't remember, they've already seen those clips 1,000 times before, like
Yeah.
Alzheimer's or something,
Yeah.
or it's I was always thinking of the people. It's what's that show that Beadle used to do? The You've Been
About
Framed.
You've Been Framed.
I think now what's happening is while Lisa Riley's doing all the scripted jokes, there's just someone stood behind her, maybe just showing a picture of her like nude or in
Yeah.
a bikini, or just pointing and just making jokes at her expense.
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
why they're laughing.
He's lovely, Lisa Riley, off Emmerdale, of
Good old
course.
Fatty Riley.
No, don't say it's not fat. It might be glad you don't know.
It could be gland.
No, just stop it. You can't say that
I don't
sort
know.
of
I've
thing.
gone a bit crazy. I've just gone.
No,
gone a
no,
bit
but
wild.
what if she's listening to this and she gets an eating disorder or something, or you know, becomes bulimic because of what you? She's probably at home binging now.
I know.
She's leaving out the vomit and she can't get her fat fingers in her mouth. Anyway,
I'll tell you what, the best gig of the year, surely the White Stripes, Rick. I know everyone's raving about it, and let's hear one of their tracks. What's it called again, Claire?
Fell in love with a girl.
Lovely.
Pogues, Kirsty MacColl, Fairy Tale New York. We're just saying it's just a brilliant song, isn't it?
Genius. It's genius.
great.
And what I love is the fact that it was quite a big hit, and it's like sometimes even a majestic song like that normally would get overlooked just manages to drift up to the surface somehow, and even, you know, everyone the white trash.
Well, the imagery is great as well.
brilliant.
How can old slut on junk be romantic?
Amazing.
Well, we're fans.
Yeah.
Sturgis thought he was talking about her. Leave it, Sturgis.
You know,
You're
in a way we
clean.
are. No, in a
You're
way we are.
clean now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we got more treats. After
got
this,
a
we've got a song for the ladies. We're going out of sync here. We're going to play "Song for the Ladies," the penultimate track, because I want to leave them with a Christmas classic, the Joni Mitchell classic, "River." So look forward to that.
Absolutely.
It's been a great show.
It has. It's
Even
almost
though I
over.
say so myself.
Yeah,
You know, I've enjoyed it. Looking back over the year,
Rick, can
looking
I
forward
just-
to Christmas. Go on.
Can I just throw a big thanks out to all the people that have emailed us and phoned in and written to us over
And
the
sent
last
us
6
things.
months. I think
Yeah.
it's about 4 people who keep doing it,
Yeah.
recycling the same
Under
old junk.
different names, though.
Exactly, but we don't tend to read stuff out, but it is appreciated.
It is, and it's often gets into the show, whether you know it or not.
Exactly, in some way we steal your jokes and pass them off as our own.
Nice email from someone there saying there is a tofurkey.
A tofurkey, yeah, so a tofu turkey.
Yeah.
You can buy it in the whole trimmings.
See, I made that up. I could have written that down, and well, it had already been done.
Yeah.
So I said we can't paint in a tofurkey.
Sure.
So I've embarrassed myself again.
Sturgis, are you going to be driving home for Christmas?
No, I'm
Driving
going to
home
be
for
here.
Christmas.
I'm going to be here.
God, she's working.
He's
Yeah.
just the same as me.
She's working on Christmas, Sturgis.
Oh yeah, I'm here. Yeah. Someone emailed me the other week saying, "Will I be voice tracked over
What does that
Christmas?" Well, I'm not quite sure. It's a radio term apparently,
Right,
but
right.
no, I will be live.
Wow.
On Christmas Day.
Oh yes, Christmas Day
So
evening.
you can't drink and stuff.
Well,
not as much as like
yeah.
you would have liked. I mean,
I'll
you're
have a
always drunk
tipple.
on air, obviously.
Yeah,
But yeah.
but it's getting to that point. I didn't know she drank till I saw her sober one day, one
Yeah.
Sunday morning when she came in to do an early show, and she was talking differently.
Yeah.
She went, the pubs aren't open yet.
Exactly.
And I realised. It's terrible, isn't it? Well, what should we play now,
I don't know.
then,
I've
Steve?
kind of felt like we've sort of exhausted ourselves. Really, we've run out of stuff to say.
Have we?
We've made all our observations about Christmas.
Yeah.
We've taken a sideways glance
At the sausage.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, another
right,
funny
look
word.
at this year's
Stuffing. Remember we talked about stuff? Do you remember I think it was 4 links ago.
Yeah, sure.
No, listen. We're going to call it sausage loving. And we talked about all the different things you have on a plate and that. And we started off with like turkey, and then we went.
I'm just trying to remember some of the amusing bloopers that took place over the course of. Do you remember when you didn't make it back in time for the link and you were making tea?
I was making tea.
That was a
oh
classic
God! What was that one when I think you said something like that was a white stripes. He's going to
Exactly.
say the word wrong or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Oh God!
If you're one of those people.
Oh, this is great. I'll tell you what. I'd like to play a record because I'd like to talk about this link later.
Yeah.
Should we play a record?
Yeah, well, let's look back on it, like, amusingly, like I Love 1980.
Oh,
Let's do that
God.
in a second. So I'll play a song for the ladies, final one of the year, and it's a song which I did play a long time ago, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's from Nick Cave's album. What was it called again? I think it was called No More Shall We Part, and it's an absolutely magnificent
I'm just
track.
remembering the last time you played it.
I know.
It was brilliant because you introduced it, and then I think it was Karl who played it, and we listened to it.
Were we playing Buckaroo or eating curly whirlies at the time? I can't remember.
I was on a space opera.
Oh.
That's absolutely beautiful. Well, I'm loving this, but we've got to go soon.
Sadly, the clock has beaten us, Rick.
But it's the last track that we're going to play this year. It's a lovely track. It starts off with a little bit of jingle bells at the beginning, a little bit of tribute on the piano. It's Joni Mitchell and The River. Enjoy.
We won't be back next week, will we? Or the week after?
No, we're back
We're
on
off
the
for 2
12th.
weeks. Yeah.
Right, guys, I've got some back timing to do now.
Right.
So you've got 20 seconds, yeah?
Okay. Well, that was Jo. She's getting a bit grumpy, isn't she?
No, I'm back timing to the football.
Back time. Yeah, she's yeah.
You've now got 15
This is
seconds.
Christmassy, cold turkey, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
That was
10
Joni Mitchell
seconds.
and The River. Thanks for listening, everybody. I hope you enjoy the shows. Don't take anything to say too seriously. We haven't offended anyone. We love the homeless and fat birds,
Love
don't
them,
we?
love them.
And
Merry
just-
Christmas to you, Rick. Merry Christmas to you.
Happy Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas Eve.
Bye.
Happy Christmas
She
Eve.
needs her fix. She
Thank
needs her
you.
fix. She's all grumpy.